Guys, welcome. One, two. It's the kid. We're trying to live, trying to exist, trying to stay alive, trying to exist, trying to live, trying to stay alive, trying to exist, trying to stay. So, guys, it's the deadline day. We're going to be here just reviewing all of the transfers that have gone down. Chelsea's orphanage is growing. The Birch heading over to Liverpool. The Moroccan Batman heading over to Man United. Palhinha is now stuck in Munich because he has a game tomorrow against freaking Man City. What the hell happened there? We have all of the transfer dealings. Felix, your boy Cancelo. All of the dealings are going to be done, and we're going to break it down here on this deadline day show. 1, 2, 3. We're going to try and make it happen. And also, obviously, one of the biggest stories that might still be developing, which is Al-Ittihad, are rumored to be dropping a 200 mil bag for your boy Salah. So there's just so much stuff to break down, and we're going to do that right there and everything. So, guys, you know what it is. Like the vid, subscribe if you're new. It's a new month, a new life, and feel free to send in those super chats and dubs. Those super chats and dubs is how you help support the football show, How Football Hot. And I thank you.
Are we going to look at AS Roma's ranking?
Look at what?
AS Roma. AS Roma.
No good.
What?
Oh my God, Casey,
this is just
the agenda.
Forget that. Did you see Roberto's getting his testimonial? He's going to Benfica.
Sergio Roberto?
Nah, no way.
Look, get out of here. So,
Messi didn't get there.
No, but he didn't get it. So we're going to start first with and it's the first that Zeman is here because I actually wanted Zeman to talk on this one. So we're going to start first in Catalonia. Because it is confirmed, it is done. The most hated and vilified player in modern day, Felix is heading over to Barcelona. Wait, hold on. Is the Cancelo deal? Is that deal done? Cancelo?
Yes, both Joao.
It's done.
Okay,
the tongue.
So, okay, thank you for that. So Ricardo, it's done.
Yep.
Felix and Cancelo, it's now fully official.
Yeah, we got Joao squared.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, just right. So, is it now time to stop the hate and the hatred and just embrace the fact that you have these two players? Or
no, it's not.
Are these guys under fraud watch? Casey, I wasn't asking you. So, Ricardo, are these guys still under fraud watch? Or can we just say, look, man, you have these players right now. Be positive, support them. They're now wearing a Barcelona jersey. Talk to me.
Yeah, any player that joins Barcelona, I hope they succeed. But I still can have my my agendas. I think any player that plays under Pep is on fraud watch because I think Pep makes them better. And I've kept the same energy with Joao Cancelo. This guy stinks for Portugal, but he's good under Pep.
So basically, you are expecting him to flop under Xavi and Barcelona. That's what you're expecting.
I'm expecting him, because he's going to be playing somewhat of a similar system, for him to flourish. That's my expectation, right? Because Xavi has been pretty much doing everything to get this guy, and he finally, and the board got him. So Xavi has no excuse. He also wanted João Felix, and he got him.
Wait, hold on, wait. Are you sure he wanted Felix, or was Felix forced upon him? Or so this is a fully 100%?
I think Xavi it was more so Laporta, but I don't think Xavi would have rejected the idea, because he did seem like he wanted to. I don't believe what's his face, João Felix's dream about Barcelona being his dream club. I think that was just
wait. Why not? Do you know him? Are you a brain surgeon?
We would have heard this. We would have heard this a long time ago, and coincidentally, it came out when he was getting no PT at Atleti. Meanwhile, the stands were calling him a Portuguese son of a bitch at the stadium. I didn't say it, but that's what the Madrid fans were saying.
Oh my god,
where's all this hate coming from?
No. Look, I'm keeping it.
Okay, sorry, no, because I don't. Ricardo, please explain to me this hatred and this disdain you have for two young Portuguese men that are just trying to earn a living in the sports of football.
One is close to 30. What do you mean, two young Portuguese men?
I don't have a hatred towards these players. Like, I can't be emotionally involved with these new players. João Cancelo didn't even make the cutoff for me. Like, all my heroes, they all retired. They're all collecting the bag, So these guys, I'm just.
Why can't they have new heroes? Why can't they have new heroes?
I'm not a kid no more. I'm not a kid no more. I grew up. I'm in the real world.
Well, life moves on. Okay, so you said that you can't have new heroes. Basically, you're one of those guys who stand still. You never move forward.
No,
that's a life attitude. So basically, in life, you want to stand still and never actually advance or improve. You just want to stay in one position.
Right now, I care more about the crest, the badge, than the players on the team. As long as they succeed, that's all I want. Now they're on my team. I hope they succeed. But if they don't, then whatever I believed in them beforehand still stands true.
You expect them to fail or succeed? What do you expect of them?
I hope they succeed.
Okay, the short focus is wrong word. What do you think will happen? Do you think they will succeed or fail? Based on the football
like I've said, based on the way I see football, I would expect João Cancelo to be a net positive, because he's playing in a system similar to a philosophy similar to Pep's. So I find no reason for him to fail. If he does fail, it would not surprise me, because I've always believed this guy, when he doesn't play in Pep Guardiola's team, he fails. And Portugal is a what's it called, proof for that. As for João Felix, I've always believed he was a very technically gifted player, but his professionalism, his mentality, his whatever just sucks. And look, that's an uncomfortable truth. If he isn't better than Ferran Torres, but whatever.
Mental health.
As for João Felix, this is it for him. I've never seen a player pretty much succeed, like, moving forward. Like, he's succeeding at failing, essentially. He moved and he didn't do well. He went back to Atleti. Then now he's going to Barcelona. How this guy doesn't play, has no credit to his name, and still gets moves that he wants, is insane to me. But that's more so his agent.
It's called talent, and he now has to realize his talent.
No, the twerking has been done to go to Barcelona.
This is if he wasn't talented, how would he get the move? How did he get
okay, but that's my point. I've always said this from the moment he came out of Benfica. He's a very good player. I never understood why he went to Atletico Madrid. I always thought him going to a team, not necessarily Barcelona, but a team that plays like Barcelona, now he's at Barcelona, would have been a team that would cater to his strengths more, but he didn't. And obviously there's a money component. Benfica wanted the maximum amount, which was the release clause. Atletico was dumb enough to pay that, and here we are. But this is his last chance, whether it's at my club or at the top level. If João Felix and this year cannot take his career serious, in a team that will suit his strengths, I do not know where he goes from here. He might just have to cash in and go to Saudi, because he has no future at the European top.
No, that I agree. Mike, do you agree with Ricardo, who is praying for Cancelo and Felix's downfall at Barcelona?
I'll just say one thing, that Felix is the luckiest player on this earth, him and Lukaku. evidently they're two guys that you rep, HH. So I don't know what that says about you.
Wait,
but,
no,
It
Mike.
says a lot about it. It says a lot about
Hold off. Let me respond. Let me
Falling
respond. So, Mike, after that UCL final,
you repped him for his whole career. We're not forgetting about that, HH.
Mike,
you're still ripping João Felix at this moment.
No, Mike, we have to deal with present day. In present day right now, because that's what we deal in.
I can guarantee you, if Lukaku scores in the next 3 games in a row, you're going to start repping him again.
And I will guarantee that I won't. I fully gave in all my stocks on Lukaku after UCL final. And for Felix, it's not that I rep him. I just ask why people hate him. That's all I ask.
But you rep him. You rep him as well.
People hate him because
you overhyped him, exchange. Like what? That's the reason why people don't actually hate on your face because of his football talent. They just hate him because of what you've done to the kid.
Honestly, Felix, this is his last chance.
Mike, so Felix and Cancelo.
This is his last chance. If he does not put, he basically twerked for Barcelona. He did an interview with Romano. He did HH. He did an interview with Romano. Romano then tweets it out, gets the interview out, and now he gets his move. I don't. If I did that for a job and I twerked for a job, would I get the job? Probably not. But he gets to go to Barcelona. He better fucking perform. This is it, bro. We've given this guy too many opportunities. We keep saying Simeone tax. He can't perform under Simeone. Oh, what does he do for Portugal? There's no excuses. You wanted Barcelona. You got Barcelona. You gotta perform now. So this is it for João Felix. If he doesn't perform here, he'll just be another lost wonder kid and a guy who HH repped who just turned into a bust like he did for so many players. And then for Cancelo, I think he's going to be good for La Liga. But if they want to make a deep run in the Champions League, is Cancelo going to be your starting right back? I don't know. I think
Mike, hold up. You're right. I think that first choice is going to be Sergio Roberto. Cancelo is going to be.
It's not going to be Sergio Roberto. It's going to be Koundé. Or it's going to be Araujo against Real Madrid.
If he can't be the starting right back, then Sergio Roberto should be.
Do you actually know that João Felix, for him to go to Barcelona, he actually had to extend his contract for an extra year at Atletico?
No way.
So what, 10 years?
He's going to be to 2028.
No, okay. Can I just say right now? Let's just say right now. So basically, all of you guys say. All of you guys are saying.
on this.
Wait.
No. Okay, continue. So all of you guys are saying that Felix is going to fail and he's playing for his downfall.
I don't think he's going to fail. But he needs to perform, HH. That's the difference. We're not going to say he's going to fail. He needs to perform.
There's no sympathy anymore. Like, his guy's a cuck.
Okay, get it.
He's a cuck. So, and he needs to actually start taking his career seriously. Like, that's what pisses me off. When you have all this talent in the world and you can't make a damn right decision, on the field, it's fine. Okay, everybody can say, but outside of that, bro, come on. You guy can't make a right decision on and off the field. Like, bro, why do you exist?
Jeez.
Okay.
There's a reason why
I agree with Ricardo.
Random.
Okay, so we have guys who are now questioning Felix's existence, as well as hoping for him to fail. So my thing is it's very simple. No. It's very simple. Let me just say this right. It's very simple.
We're questioning his footballing IQ.
I know. Okay, so the question is. So this is the reality. If Felix balls, none of you have any.
I think it's going. I think it's going to ball like Barcelona. I've said it.
If you remember, can I say something?
Wait. Let me come to Casey on this because Casey is a Barca fan. So Casey, as a Barca fan, how many bottles did you pop when Felix and Cancelo went through? How did you celebrate these signings?
Well, I didn't do anything. I cried actually for a little while.
Hold that, Casey. Hold that. You still owe us money for
this bum ass club is getting 2 bums, bro. Both of them are so ass, man. Cancelo, I know he's a system merchant. Like, the guy has never performed for Portugal. Felix, I don't even think this guy's a footballer anymore. So here's the sick thing, Habo. Xavi didn't want this guy. Like, Xavi fought till the end not to get him.
So Ricardo was lying then about Xavi wanting him or anything. So this was forced upon Xavi by Goat Porting.
That's my guess, yeah.
So basically, so you're saying that they will fail. These are 2 bombs, they're trash, they're useless, and they're gonna fail and make crap. Casey, which is true. So basically, Casey, they're gonna fail and they're crap. So
I think so.
Cool. If they succeed, you're not allowed to praise them. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, sure. I know they're gonna.
Oh yeah, so no. But let's just put it right now. So Gatlock, 50 minutes. If Felix plays well, Ricardo, Casey, and no panel member is allowed to praise them. I am the only person that's allowed to praise him.
And what if he flops? Then what? Is it another one of your L's?
No. Hold on, Casey. If he flops, it is what it is. I guess
so you're in a win-win situation here.
So you'll find an excuse. You'll say Xavi's fault. We already know what you're gonna do.
If he fails, then it's like, oh well, that's what everyone predicted, and it is what it is, you know. Or rather, if he fails, maybe the environment, the toxic environment created by guys like Casey, Ricardo, and so forth.
So it's everyone else's fault, right? Not his fault. It's always everyone else.
Well, Casey,
it's Simeone's fault. It's Graham Potter's fault. It's Lampard's fault.
Can I speak on this?
How did this go to freaking Chelsea?
You see, the thing is that with a certain player, with a certain player that you call donations.
Out of Chelsea, bro.
No. With a certain player that you call donations, you don't give him no time, no excuse. But with this Portuguese bomb, you give him 1,000 excuses. This guy's been playing for 4 years under different managers. There's always an excuse. Oh, it's Santos. Oh no, it's Diego Simeone. I think it's. The environment. I think the air in England is different, so you can't really play. This guy's 1,000 excuses. Now you're talking about environment at Barcelona. Like, what's this? We need to stop, man. Either play well or you're just a failed wonder kid.
Yeah.
You guys.
Can I speak on this?
Can I say something?
Okay. Let them come to Samasa then. So, Samasa, go for it.
Like you, I was on the Joao Felix hype train. I supported the guys. I said, no, it's Diego Simeone's system. It doesn't suit him. Then he went to Chelsea, and I thought, now he's going to show. And he absolutely stunk up the place. He has all the ability in the world. Ability without implementation doesn't work. He has not the winning mentality or the IQ. So, no, he has to show up, he has to work hard, and he has to show that he is the talent we all thought he'd be.
I know, he's going to fail. He's going to fail.
When it doesn't work out, it's done. That's his last chance.
No. So he's going to fail. I know he's going to fail. He's going to fail. He's a failure and he's trash. He's a bomb.
The fact that you don't believe that means he's really going to fail.
So AK, talk about this bomb, Felix, and about how he's going to fail for Barca.
AK, 1 second. HH, you know that Barcelona got Gundogan, Cancelo, Felix, Romeo, Inigo Martinez, and Vitor Roque less for what Chelsea paid for Cole Palmer?
Oh my God!
That's fair.
AK, before you rudely interrupt, AK, before you rudely interrupt,
so ass at doing business.
So AK, talk about this.
You can't compare that.
Talk about how Felix is going to fail because he's a bum and he's a loser.
I mean, for me, the Felix transfer makes no sense. So Barcelona just gonna go in with one
he's trash.
winger?
I know because he's trash.
Yeah. Are you gonna go in with just one winger? Because I don't count Rafinha as a winger. Rafinha he's a cross merchant, and Ferran Torres he's a striker, not a winger.
Yeah, he's a second striker.
Wait, AK, sorry. Did you guys sell Abdi for 7.5 million, Ricardo?
50% resell on.
That was too much. 7 million is actually too much.
Respect to good Porte. Respect to good Porte, man.
So Barcelona going into this, I don't understand, because how can Barcelona be going into this season with their only winger being a 16-year-old stuck because child labor laws in Barcelona aren't updated? That's let's be honest. Cancelo, I don't rate him as a right back at the top level because the guy can't defend, quite simply. He works as an inverted like right back or like a winger in like a 4-4-2, but
Okay, let's cut the crap. Okay, let's cut the crap right now. So you're saying that with these two players brought in, if Barca don't make it through the group, it is what it is because they bought two bombs.
I mean,
I can see it right now. I can see it right now. If Barca failed to make it through the group, that clown called Ricardo is going to come and say, man, Felix and Cancelo, man, look at what this guy's brought and everything. So they actually going to blame them.
I've seen it because it's so simple. I've seen the
narrative.
I've seen the narrative. It's so simple. You're going to blame it on Felix. You simple boy. And you can't shut up.
Barca should get through that group whether they bought Felix or not. Barca should get through that group whether they bought Cancelo or not. Barca last season should have gotten through that group. But last season's Barca should be getting through this group. That's how easy this group is. If Barca, simply put, if Barca doesn't get through this group, Xavi Hernandez Cruyff should be placed in Damascus, Syria, and get bombed. That's what should happen.
Relax, man. That's too far.
Let's come on. Kick it. Kids are watching. Okay, so basically, so basically, for Felix and Cancelo, do you think will they succeed or will they fail and get some of these Dubinsky's?
I think Cancelo will succeed. Just because Barca don't have a right back, but I don't see the point in that move, especially. Felix won't succeed.
Wow.
Okay, Zeman, I'm going to give you on a 2-minute timer. After 2 minutes, I'm going to cut your mic. Speak on Cancelo thing going for now.
Let him cook.
Your time starts now. 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, I'm going to cut you on the mic. So you better be quick.
Okay, I'm just going to go over Cancelo. It's a good sign. He's a system merchant. We're going to see what he's capable of and whatnot. Yeah, he's a good signing. Now let me go into Felix. Felix is my 9/11.
1 minute, 30 seconds left.
Felix is my 9/11. This guy is
trash.
No, redo.
Let me cook.
No, you can cook, but you're cooking on the yellow.
Is everyone on the timer?
Reset the count. Reset the count.
No. You have 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left.
Reset the count. All right, this guy is so trash. If Diego Simeone that got the best out of Griezmann, Diego Costa, Falcao, he got the best out of those players, and you couldn't get the best out of Felix because all he wanted was some little bit of work rate. All of a sudden, you think that Xavi's going to get the best out of him, a manager that never wanted him to begin with, and somehow this is on Laporta's head top. No, this is a Laporta sign.
It's like,
on his
did Felix do something to your family?
No.
My point is, you don't know that hatred actually is bad for health. You realize that, like, you know Buddhism.
Okay, can I let? All right. No. My point is, I don't hate the guy. I don't even know the guy. My point is, this guy avoids all responsibility compared to other players. He's the most protected player in world football. The fact that people are making excuses like environment.
He's almost insulted.
So people are telling me he got the wrong manager in the wrong club when Atletico Madrid played better football than Barcelona. Yeah. People seem to be making excuses for this guy like he's a fucking kid, like he's 16 years old. That's my problem with Felix. It's like Felix is so overly protected. He's protected by the media. He's protected by people like HH who watch highlights of him and think that he's that for 90 minutes. When he's not. Felix, this is Felix's last chance, so we're going to see. But all I know is that this guy's been a failure wherever he went. Like, let's keep it real. So for people to think that this guy's going to somehow succeed at Barcelona, it's going to somehow change and actually get end product and all of a sudden be a better player, I don't see it. I think it's a waste of time. I think that he's not going to do that much. Ferran Torres has better outputs than him. This guy has more yellow cards. This guy has more yellow cards than assists to his name.
Okay, thank you.
The last time this guy got
assist was less than one this whole season.
W man.
All right, so before I take these to Dubinsky's after Zeman will just go ranting and raving about complete trash. Hold up, Roma lost to 10 men.
Zeman is 100% right.
Yes, Tomori got sent off.
Tomori got sent off.
Uncle Mo. My thing is that
bro, Mourinho's trash.
How can you disrespect Ricardo? Shut up.
He's done.
See, how can you disrespect Mourinho like this?
He's finished.
Arguably,
he's showing solidarity with Chelsea.
pound for
He's
pound,
not finished.
pound for pound, the
HH.
greatest
I don't
manager of
care.
all
He's
time.
not finished.
HH, I like.
Did you watch? Did you actually watch the game?
I don't care.
Did you watch the
Kenny,
game?
he didn't watch the game.
They were that 10 man for like 30 minutes. That was horrendous.
At home. You should have watched.
Kenny, no, Kenny, listen to me. This is the fact here. I don't give a damn. He has already given those bombs a major European trophy. He already took those bombs to Why does pound for pound, the greatest manager ever, have to suffer like this?
No.
Ibala was injured.
Never compare him with Goat Pep.
Guys. So, HH, in his first 3 games, because I know you don't watch Serie A football, you just watch your boring ass Leonardo DiCaprio, aka Chelsea FC. AS Roma. No, but you guys are Leonardo DiCaprio FC because of under 25s, by the way. AS Roma have drawn with.
Mike.
Oh my god.
No, he said under 25. He said under 25.
Hey man, that's true though.
That's
my friend told me that. I fucking that stuck to my head now.
That's DiCaprio's policy.
Okay, but anyways,
that was a double barrel shotgun.
That was a double shot. But AS Roma have drawn to Salernitana at home. They've lost to Verona, and they were putrid today. That first half was terrible, HA. Watch the football. It's not about the personnel. Look at the football that AS Roma play. It's like watching Luton Town, basically. You could just change the name and it's basically Luton Roma. That's what it is watching AS Roma right now. Horrible. And he's, I'm not gonna lie, he might get sacked this season.
I gotta keep it real.
Let me take some Dubinsky's. No, let me just take some Dubinsky's. Let me take some Dubinsky's real quick, man. Shout out to 14 UCLs. Is Luton... I'll show you some, guys. I'll show you some images because hold up.
Damn. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you, Gesundheit.
Okay, so I'll show you some images of that because, bro, Luton Town might be my second team because what they're doing in that stadium, I think it's joy. Because, bro, I think I saw a thong hanging on a clothing line when this guy was going through. That's how crazy. Bro, it's messed up.
Or the people by the people. Come on,
okay, now I have a new kink unlocked. Okay. All right. For Football Guru. Thank you for the Football Guru. Forswood joins Getafe in La Ligas. Don't let him penetrate Barca and Real's defense. Oh, God. Jose, 3 game.
It's not.
Okay. Jose, 3 games. 0 wins. Jose versus Pep was the most one-sided. So Jose was the most one-sided rivalry ever.
Porto? That was like a fairy tale.
Guys, let me just read this dubs.
That's their favorite word, man.
So Jose versus Pep was the most one-sided rivalry ever. # loser on Pep. Well, that's funny though because last I checked, Mourinho ran Pep at the time
to America.
You know, you become history channel. You're becoming history TV.
So Detroit's Rock City. LL, we are not a serious club. We disgrace ourselves.
Oh my
I will
God!
come to this.
With the reason why that did happen? With the reason why they didn't get played today?
For you again, Mason Greenwood redemption as Getafe incoming. I'm not speaking on that. I'm not even going to respond to that, bro. But thank you for the QC8. Jesus, guys, Greenwood and Getafe, match made in heaven, MMA.
He's not wrong.
They are. They're both despicable, man.
Jay Jokin, how could you support a man who lets his girl get... Okay, guys, these jobs, guys.
That's HH's favorite genre, man.
And Felix the Cat needs to go back to Looney Tunes. Being a pro bowler ain't his thing. Okay, cool. If Felix performs, none of you guys are allowed to praise him.
I already says going to perform. Like I already says like
BMF, no. BMF,
can you answer this question, HH?
What if he doesn't
Mike.
How many goals is Felix going to get in the league this season?
It better be double digits.
No, you can't do that.
No, that's a question. I'm just asking a question.
Mike, can't we do that? Why can't we do that?
Mike,
Where's the accountability?
You're trying trying to trap me. That's entrapment, Mike. I'm not answering that question. That's entrapment.
No, it's not. It's a genuine question from a good friend. I'm asking you a good question. How many goals
Oh,
will
a good
Felix...
friend. Oh, right.
Yes.
Sure. Good
Yes.
friend. Yeah. Sure.
Yes.
Football guru. Laporta bought Felix for your mouth to use his girlfriend.
Oh my God.
Nemo. Barca signs a young defender from MLS. Deal almost fell through because the Wi-Fi was down. But MLS homegrown talents of Barca. Are we repping Wendy's? No, we're not repping Wendy's, bro. Shout out young talents and everything, but no, we're not repping Wendy's.
Wendy's is pretty good.
QC8.
Nah, I don't like
Barca
it.
fans said fatigue over Vini. Now he's a seagull. Who puts fatigue over Vini?
Vinny was ass. Vinny was ass.
Yeah.
A lot of people did at the beginning.
A lot of people did.
We all kind of did.
Raksim Sanitakari. From where do you get this bum, loser, airheaded, bum-headed, dim-witted, stupid, thick-headed,
grass-buying,
arrogance, zero football knowledge, stupid, embarrassed examples of Barca fans? Raksim, I put out the thing on this guy's shop. So it's unfortunate that Barca have been represented by these bums known as Ricardo, Casey, and Zeman. It is what it is. But again, Raksim, on my behalf, I apologize that these bombs are representing your club, bro. So it is what it is. Miguel Rabines. Mourinho is finished, even though he forced Pep into retirement. He's a dinosaur in the modern game. And under
how did he force him into retirement? He just won the treble.
My God.
Can I read the dub? Can I please read the dub? He's a dinosaur in the modern game, and under no circumstances do I want him to be the end game manager at Chelsea. Miguel, don't lie to yourself. If Mourinho was available, you know he can bring him home. Because let's be real, the football world wants Hazard and Mourinho to come back at Chelsea for one last goal.
Oh yeah,
Finally relegate you.
Hold up. Matt Gee, with Felix, never trust players with a small jaw. Okay. All right. Thank you for that, Matt. I don't want to elaborate on that. Abris Fair. Dortmund.
Oh my God! They lost against Heidenheim.
They drew 2-2.
Yeah,
this league is not serious, man. Come on.
The moment Dortmund did what they did last season at the crib, when the real trophy was in their stadium and the replica was in Paris, was when I gave up.
I saw some news that Hazard went to the Twerps. I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw
he's rejected 4 teams. He rejected 4 teams. Okay, so Mike, I need you to speak on this, bro. So Mike, here's the thing. Because I feel that maybe there should be a new way of doing transfers. So let me present it to you like this. Should you hire a videographer, a stylist, a makeup artist, rent green screen, rents out 4K thingies, get a rapper or a musician, hire doctors, bring a treadmill, all for a set club to say, nah, you know what I mean? Nah, bring him back. Because my thing with the Palhinha thing is, that's crazy. Lord cannot, because they're like on Twitter, there's actually footage of him actually just like walking back to the airport. And I'm a body language merchant. I can just see from this guy's body language that, because you just see him just lumbering like this. I don't think that's, imagine what is going through his head, because I don't know what Marcus Silva does in terms of Man City tomorrow, because it's like when you are so about, oh, I'm there. He literally was there. So my thing, Mike, is that should you only go through these things once you get given the green light? Or is it a case of where just to get the process going, you want to preempt
photos with the shirt. They did photos with the shirt.
But what Mike told me, Mike.
If they get leaked, I'm fighting somebody. That's all I'm...
Mike.
Well, first off, thank you, Bayern Munich, for Ryan Gravenberch as a new Liverpool coach. And you get absolutely nada. This is Bro, this was.
Oh no!
Samasi, wait.
Hold on. Mike. So, Mike, so the Palhinha thing.
So this is probably one of the wildest transfers I've ever seen. That actually didn't happen as a transfer. He does everything. He does the photo shoot. He gets the makeup. He gets the food. He does the interview. Everything. And Fulham were just like, yeah, we tried to get McTominay and we couldn't get him. So you gotta.
Fuck you, McSauce.
I feel really bad for Palhinha because this would have been a career move for him. Going from Sporting to Fulham to Bayern in less than like season and a half, that's amazing for him. And the mere fact that if you're Bayern, why don't you not just do this deal earlier? Or is it because you had to sell Pavard and then go get Palhinha? Maybe that was the issue. I just feel really bad for Palhinha in this situation. And for Bayern, I mean, they're stuck with Goretzka and Kimmich and Lyman. That's the three midfield options.
Guys are saying that he could move in January. Do you think he could move in January?
He could probably move in January. I think the move will be done in January, and Bayern Munich should do that the first day that the January transfer window is open. Get that done. Boom. He's a Bayern player. There you go. But I think this is a massive L on Bayern, but also like Fulham. Like the guy doesn't want to play for you. What's his motivation to play for your club?
No. But in Fulham's defense, though, it was about Højbjerg. And then Højbjerg just didn't score because it was all a move because
fucking
it was
asshole.
So basically it was Conor Gallagher supposed to go to Tottenham, and then Højbjerg from Tottenham to Fulham, and then but the issue was that basically the guy who messed everything up was Højbjerg. Because if he would agree to the move, that was the rope.
No, it's actually not Højbjerg.
This is another issue. Yeah, it was also Scott McTominay that was being linked to Fulham. But also another issue is, and Fabrizio brought up a great point during his stream, why is there different transfer window ending time in Germany, Italy,
you
Spain?
Fucking piece of
why can't
shit.
we just all? Why can't we just? Samasi, relax. You're good, Samasi. It's okay. Samasi is pissed.
She lost her head, man.
She's lost her head.
I think it'll be a bit of drinking. So, Mike, continue.
But like, why are they not all in the same time? The transfer window's ending. That's what I don't get. Like,
why?
Why can't you wait for just say, guys, we end at this time?
Europe just had the exact same time zone.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. But look, yeah, dominoes didn't fall for Bayern. They're stuck with Leimer, Goretzka, and Kimmich. We get Gravenberg. I'm surprised that Gravenberg actually came to Liverpool because I thought since Palhinha didn't go
how
through.
Come the Gravenberg thing went through? Because I thought that was
because apparently it didn't affect the whole Palhinha situation.
I think they agreed already before.
Yeah, it was already agreed before, so that's why we got Gravenberg. It didn't affect the Palhinha deal.
Can I talk about this?
But look, I think they'll eventually get him in January. They'll eventually get him in January.
Yeah, it's man. This is, you don't understand. This somehow spices up the UCL. The deadline just spiced up the UCL because let's be honest, like Fulham were going after. They were literally going after Scott McTominay. They were literally asking for his signature, and then he ended up, saying no. and then the whole collapse happened for Bayern, bro. Somehow, bro. Bayern got to make Man United pay, man. That's what they got to do. They got to take out on them. But when it comes to this deal, bro, this has to be the biggest L of the transfer deadline day I've seen in a while, bro. How do you take a picture? You get the best director, Christopher Nolan, to take pictures.
No. They have to release the footage. They have to release that footage, bro. Zeman.
Yeah, I feel like this would have been the move that completed the midfield. Because let's be honest, Kimmich is in a DM, and they desperately need a DM. Now it's like, are they gonna go back for him in January? And how would you feel if this happened to you as a player, man? He's probably fuming on the airplane back, bro. He's probably fuming. He's not gonna play for them.
He's pissed off.
Yeah, he's definitely not gonna try to play for them. He's gonna try to make a move immediately, bro. So I don't know. I mean, this is a massive L. I don't know if they're gonna recover in January and try to get him, considering that they had the deal done. But again, we're gonna have to see in January. Just a massive L for Bayern.
AK, go for it.
I mean, it is a problem, yeah, but I wouldn't be too concerned if I was Bayern because let's be honest, they're gonna be top of their league, and in the UCL, I guess they won't be affected that much because they'll get to the knockout stages.
No, they will.
No, they'll qualify from the group.
Oh no, AK, this is forget about Bundesliga. This is all about the UCL.
Yeah.
So the thing though is because remember you can re-register guys in January.
Yeah.
So the question is, if they get him in January, he is going to be crucial for the UCL.
They need any DM in January. Palhinha, if for some reason some Premier League club comes in for him and they have to get DM in January.
Watch Liverpool come get.
I mean, who knows? It might happen, but I mean, that's the thing. I wouldn't say the in danger in the UCL or in the league because of this deal falling through. I think they'll qualify out of the group, but they need a DM in January. Palhinha, I think. Did you see his Instagram picture? Like he took out all his Fulham pictures and his profile
I'll be so sad.
No, stop it.
He's about to put them back up then.
He did it. Well, so he's acting like
I mean, I don't know. I looked at it like a couple hours ago, but it's his profile picture is his Portugal picture, not his Fulham picture. So
that's tough.
Oh man.
Can I fill in this?
So like,
okay. What's it called? Yeah, can you go for it?
Yeah, man. It's tough for the player, man. Especially like it went from Sporting to Fulham. Like, yeah. Man, in his head, he was thinking about, I'm going to be playing Champions League, and now he's back to Craven Cottage. It must be tough. It must be very tough. But...
Oh, no, come on. Wait. Come on. Kenny, don't say it like that, man. So
he's going to the best club in Netherlands.
Fulham. How many users do they have? Thank you.
No, man. No, but yeah, Bayern, they had this deadline. They were trying to make a lot of deals, and none of them came. Like, they were trying to get Palhinha, they were trying to get Chalobah, they were trying to get Bella. None of them. They failed, all of them. But the time thing doesn't make sense. Why are they closing so early? Why at 5? It's so weird. And I think that's the country that decided. It's not like UEFA or whatever. That's the actual. It's Germany. Why did they?
They're a bunch of weirdos. That's
because my thing. Do you know what I think is because obviously you know what's 5. You know what 5 p.m. is that's the end of the working day. But you're not part of the working world. If there's an option, do you know what it is? Sometimes it takes an incident. Maybe after this, they'll say, wait a minute, let's just go to 11 p.m. because I don't think there's ever been a situation that has happened to a German team in this manner. So now that this has happened, they're like, let's just do this till freaking 11 p.m. because we can. Because 11 p.m. they'll be good. But here's the thing though. If they push it to 11 p.m., would he still have moved if Fulham couldn't find a replacement?
Yeah, I think that would have given Fulham more time.
I think it would have moved.
Yeah, I think Fulham would have gone.
How would he have moved if Fulham?
I think
Fulham would have gone for somebody else. Like they would have.
5 hours is a long. I mean, 3-4 hours is a long time to try and find out.
To find a player.
Yeah, because once you always your scout departments, right? Obviously they got linked to McTominay, right? They'll still be linked to like Oberyn from Spurs. So they'll probably have some couple of players under the radar they can go for. So if they have the extra 4 or 5 hours, they could go to somebody else.
No, but the DM market is dead, man.
I think
they just need to have the confidence that we're gonna get this player. The deal doesn't need to be agreed, or personal terms don't need to be agreed. Fulham just need to feel confident that they can get the player, and then the deal's done. So
but I think this when I saw the Palhinha deal, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared because I'm like, that just makes Bayern like literally, in my opinion, like favorites to win the Champions League. Like because they've actually fixed every problem that they have, last season and season before. But now we
know that you think you're going to 3-piece there.
Nah.
I read your tweets. Okay, so blah. Okay, so
you know that defensive midfielder, right? Especially in transition, right? Teams are just actually going to kill them a lot. So they can get them in January, but they're not trying. They'll be looking for a 6 for a while because I remember they were linked to Amrabat. And Amrabat told them no, that it was going United. So they needed that 6 badly. I don't know why they waited for this to like the last day to try to get number 6 because they should have gone for him like since the beginning of the window.
So let me bring in Smasi. So Smasi, your take right now on this whole ban thing, and also Smasi, please, there are kids watching. Can you just chill out on the swear word because there are kids who are watching?
It's called deadline day, not deadline until 5 p.m. What the fuck is this? They asked also to blame. Someone needs to change that. And this fucking board, someone needs to be sacked from that. Because how you Tuchel every fucking day said, I need the DM, I need the number 6. You say, wait until 48 hours before the deadline day? What the fuck was that about? And poor Palhinha, I sent you a video where he's going back to London on the iPad and fucking McSauce. Who the fuck is McSauce? That gender Scottish.
Hey, respect my player. Respect my player.
No, respect McSauce.
Disrespect. All the disrespect to McSauce. He's not a great player. Who's he to reject Fulham? Who is he?
Okay.
By the way,
Ricardo.
Fulham, I hope you get relegated. I'm so fucking pissed. I hope we play Man United. I hope somebody injured McSauce. So
okay,
that's
okay.
It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn.
So Ricardo, what do you say about this whole Palhinha madness, man?
Sucks to be him.
I'm not finished.
Let
her cook.
Okay, so
let her cook.
Okay, Sebastian, cook. Well, we're waiting.
It's the worst day ever. I went to work. I thought Palhinha and Bella Kotcha are coming. Plan B was Chaluba. If Bella Kotcha doesn't come, we go for Chaluba. So I go to work. I don't have really good internet at work. So 5 p.m. I go out. I saw, oh, cool. Here we go from Palhinha. All 3 deals collapsed. And I'm so fucking angry. I almost smashed my phone on my fucking car. I was so angry. I can't believe this happened. I've taken so many L's since 2020. So many. The World Cup with Germany, then getting knocked out against Man City, then the Nagelsmann saga, then Noah going on getting his fucking legs broken again. This is the darkest timeline for me. I'm so fucking pissed.
That use is about
basically if that use sends a job, then that'll be the creme de la creme. Okay, Ricardo, talk to me. So now, Ricardo, sucks to be him. I think that's a bit dismissive of what happens. Ricardo, imagine if you were in his shoes. How would you feel?
I sent you the video. Him on.
Oh yeah.
She's not done.
Okay, so Ricardo, how would you feel if you were in his shoes?
I would say shit. Business is business.
No, Ricardo, no, you wouldn't. Ricardo, you would cry like a baby. Come on, bro.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, what Michael said, like, it sucks to be him. Or I feel bad for him. I think I should probably better. He's about to get a big move to a massive club, and he didn't because of McSauce. So shout out to him too, though. I didn't know he had this much leverage over the transfer market. But yeah, no, it is what it is. Bayern, to be honest, they've been a disaster for how long now? It's kind of unlike them, but here they are.
2 years.
No, I don't know, man. These guys are falling off, but.
So should Palhinha go on strike, or should we punch Marco Silva in the face when he gets back to London?
Nah, just keep doing the work, because you never know. Maybe I don't know. You just gotta keep. January sounds like it probably will happen, so you just gotta be professional and do what you do. Keep playing the same reason why they wanted you. Because if you're just gonna be depressed for the next however long, who knows? Maybe Bayern's like, yeah, fuck this guy. He's stunk ever since we were rumoring him, but I'll probably come. Yeah, assuming he keeps his level, they'll probably go back for him.
Wow. Let me take so Dubinsky's man. So, Nermit Patel. These bombs, Ricardo, Elsie, and Elman are so negative. That's from a Barca fan. So, Ricardo, do you have anything to respond?
Yeah. I would like all the Barcelona fans who are in the streets to come on and share your opinions. Come on. The link is there. The link is there.
No. The link is. I'll change the link.
Share your opinions, man.
Ricardo and
we're negative. We need some positivity. Change our minds.
We're a negative fan base right now.
We're negative.
No, respond. He's calling you a bunch of losers. What's your response? Be called losers. And bad representations of Catalonia. How do you respond?
That makes me
I respond by telling him, come on the show and share opinions, so we'll see, what we can disagree on.
Shout out to Blaze A. HH only rivals want Jose Mourinho's last dance at Chelsea. Hashtag 12.
I want to
That's
see
a Chelsea fan, by the way.
I know, but Blaze A, FC Porto, Inter Milan treble, and he's the only manager to force Pep into a sabbatical. So
What?
that's what I'm saying, bro.
100 points.
So shout out to Cheyenne, member for 9 months. Thank you for the support, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. HH remembers when transfers were in shillings. Well, the funny thing about that is that here's the thing. I turned 19 in October. Guys, remember, I'm 19 October for that one.
If you're 19, then I can be an. My dad's an astronaut.
19 next month.
59.
You're 19. You're
19 and bold by choice.
Okay, Kenny, relax. Jay joking. HH is the only black veteran remaining from World War II. All right.
Where were you stationed in, HH? Where were you stationed in?
Like, I wasn't stationed because I turned 19 in October, so I don't know what it is. Guys, okay. Jean-Jean, HH, who has a higher ceiling, Martinelli or Saka? Saka.
Easily Saka.
I have to say Saka has a higher ceiling. But I'm a huge fan of Nelly, though. I'm a huge fan of Nelly.
Your nicknames are fucking awful.
Shout out to Finding Nemo. Opta just ranked MLS the 15th best league. What? Above La Liga 2, Bundesliga 2, and the Mexican League, while Saudi is 27th below Cyprus League. Are we repping Wendy's? Okay, what criteria did they use for this? That's what
I think they use the criteria of some MLS players that they probably gone through around Europe and done well, so they're trying to say that league is not
well, then that would be Saudi would be higher then, wouldn't it?
Yeah. No, Saudi as in I don't think Saudi actually
based on the talent that's currently in Saudi right now, you can't say even if it's only gone to 4 teams, you can't say that the MLS top to bottom still has overall quality than Saudi top to bottom. Because of the amount of quality they've already brought in.
They do. The top talent. Yeah, the Saudi has, but.
Who's the best player in MLS right now?
Messi. No, you asked the question.
Is that even a question?
It's Messi. What's up, Who's the best talent in Saudi? I got a question. Who's the best talent in Saudi?
Can I ask the question? Not counting Messi or Busquets. Who's the third best talent in the MLS?
My point is, if you're basing it on quality, pound for pound, in terms of quality overall in the MLS from the top to the bottom, it's better than the Saudi League. That's easy. Those 5 teams are those 4 teams are
I've watched the MLS.
Charlie Sheen and Brad Pitt are quality players.
You're not watching our weather and these other teams. You're only watching the top team. Let's roll.
Let me give you an example, HH. Let me give you an example, right? How many Saudi players have played in Europe?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why.
You know what's actually funny? A Saudi player came here to play in Finland. He lasted 3 months and went back because they deemed him not good enough.
Why with the MLS? That's
guys. To be fair, Mike, that's like more of a Middle East discussion.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Do the math, Simon.
But AK, there's like good Jordanian player at Montpellier now. So
no, because Middle East
Mike,
players.
I want the Saudi check. That's what I want. All I want is
they
the
usually
check.
go.
Amen to that.
Arab countries over.
Football guru. HH shares screen X. Fans are dancing for Greenwood's view. What? Okay, all right. I'm not even going to go there. Shout out to Ifman. Thank you for the Dubinsky. Ifman, thank you for the Dubinsky. Ifman says, missing out on Palhinha is not a big deal as Bayern can get through Galatasaray. Can get through
group stage.
Group stage and the Bundesliga easy. They can get him or any good game in January and other positions like keeper, centre back, and go on full power.
They don't want a goalie. That's the only.
24 hours. I want him signed when the transfer window opens. 24 hours.
But my question is Mike, are we sure that they're going to go for him in January?
Munich. Okay, I'm 2 hours away. I will be there.
Okay, Mike, are we sure that Bayern will actually go for him in January? That's my thing. Because
I would presume so. I would presume so that they would go and get him.
But that's exactly the definitive.
It's not a guarantee. We can never guarantee what club is going to sign this player. Your club is going to sign some random Brazilians again in January who we never even heard of. That's
a talented player, to be fair. Like the Brazilian transfer from Corinthians.
No, because all I'm saying though is that the reason why I feel bad for Palhinha is it's not a guarantee. You were this close to a life-changing move. My thing is that, okay, here's the thing. Do you know why it's bad?
And life-changing
now,
money.
touch wood. Hopefully it doesn't happen. What if he has like a long-term injury?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
a possibility.
Oh my God,
it's a possibility.
It is what it is.
Awful human being, you jinx.
It is what it is. Yeah. That's crazy. No, but he's a top player. He's a top player, and then even if Bayern don't go for him, I think a top club will definitely.
Yeah, I already said Liverpool will go for him by January.
Fuck off, Liverpool. Fuck off.
Okay, Kenny, what if he breaks his leg?
No, like, what is this? What if? Like, come on, like, we don't know that. Hopefully, touchwood doesn't break his leg. Yeah, like, I don't know.
Hopefully, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So BMF, 7 Hank title challenge or sack? He got his players.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, I already said like.
At least.
Teabag is getting sacked.
Hold up, BMF, hold our thoughts because we're going to talk about Amrabat next. We're going to talk about Amrabat, so hold our thoughts. If Bayern could have got Sangare as a cheap release clause, or Fulham could have hijacked that move, to Bayern Munich for the what's RC?
Release
I know that's
clause.
Nottingham Forest.
For the release clause, Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest got him for 30 mil.
Oh, Sangare, from PSV.
Wait, so why did you loan Andre Santos to them? They have like 20 midfielders.
They bought bare mid. I don't know what's going on. They bought midfielder from Italy as well.
All the midfielders, not to
Yeah, but what's going on?
Literally just packed the midfield.
Yeah, but Kenny, you know that Nottingham Forest owner, he's a nut job.
Yeah, he's a crazy they just buy. I don't know what's going on over there. Just buy them again.
Nice players today.
Wait, so this is on Banik as a waited too late to see the sign after the Super Cup loss. Tuchel went to the DM, but the board and Uluhones was inconsistent. That Kimmich was a 6. Do your business early.
No, Kimmich is not a 6. God damn it.
I don't think they financially could HH. I think they had to wait till they sold Pavard and then go get it.
At least agree the deal first, and you should have agreed the deal.
HH, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Since the transfer window has ended, who in Europe has had the best transfer window?
See, no. Let's save that till the end. That's a great question, but we'll save it to the end. Wing, Sebastian, I know you hot. Okay, Wing, that's just creepy. So thank you. Shout out to your boy Air.
Thank you.
Shout out to your boy Air. Smasi, I need that energy from you when we knock you out of the CL and the Took gets the sack. Gatlock 5701.
Yeah, this AR man.
What's wrong with
this guy's an Arsenal fan, right?
Arsenal fans are idiots. They're idiotic. They lack common sense.
Okay, so mostly J. If Samasi was in the US, kids shouldn't go to school. Okay, all right. Let's keep it going. John Jones. H has been covering football since Joseph Bicon played. You know what happens. I turned 19.
HH, how was that post-match hangout for the 1966 World Cup final?
What was his name? Dixie Dean.
Someone said that
Dixie Dean.
For DD Day.
How good is Yashin really?
Dixie Dean.
He was playing. You were there when Dixie Dean was playing.
BMF. So I think so. Let's actually bring this dub up again now because this is relevant now. Amrabat has all of his players. He has all of his targets. So does he now have no excuse right now based on
he has no
Mounts, Amrabat, no excuse.
Yeah, like I already said, there's this time around, there's no time to just to defend the manager. He has to show us that the signings he has made. Because one thing about what the club did this song was different, that they brought the players the profile they wanted, and they asked him which one do you want. They basically asked him to choose the players they want, and he chose them. So he's gone his players now. So there should be no excuse. Although I'm not going to try and make
but on Amrabat though,
Yeah, I remember.
Is this a game-changing signing? Like,
yeah,
what is this?
Because it's a game changer because in terms of like we can play Casemiro now as more of a box to box now because his agent losing his legs a little bit because you can see like most of the goals we scored last season, like he scored like 6 goals from us from being a defensive midfielder last season. So now especially against Nottingham Forest, you saw the way we scored the second goal. So we can lock in by playing him as an 8 now and Amrabat as the 6 because he's more. One thing about Amrabat is a ball winner and he wins. He has those legs. So
okay,
yeah.
So Wise K, are you happy that your twerking for Amrabat came through? That this was the signing that you were most excited for?
I mean, me personally, I wasn't twerking for the Moroccan Bruce Wayne.
Then why were you tweeting about saying, Jesus, please give us Amrabat? Like why did he tweet that then?
I don't think I did, but he has no more excuses. Bro, this guy, bro, he's now 10 for 10. 10 for 10, all his players. So he's basically replaced the whole squad now. He's basically replaced the entire squad, and he has no excuses. And this season, he's got a challenge for the title. I don't know what that looks like because that guy Pep is still in charge of Man City, so I don't know what that's going to look like. But he's going to have to challenge. He's going to have to challenge.
I mean, he's going to have to.
He has to come close. Like at least close the gap between. If he close the gap between like 10 or 5 points, 6 points, I'm happy with
close the gap.
You have no chance in hell.
What?
You have no chance in hell.
That's a break. That's a break.
Close the gap.
So you want him to? You expect him to win the title? Is that?
This is a
no, bro. Yes, bro.
If you look at Chelsea spending,
doesn't make any sense. You just said.
Hold on. YSK. So, but speak on it. Continue. YSK.
Challenge for the Prem, and he needs a serious run in the UCL. Again, I don't know what that looks like, but we'll discuss that in May. In no shape or form can this guy not make it out of the group stage. If he doesn't make it out of the group stages,
I said getting fired. Yeah, I already said that.
Sacked immediately.
Yeah. No. Hold up.
Yeah, I already said that. Like I said that yesterday. I'm like, so if he doesn't make it out of the group
through a group that has Galatasaray,
bro, I don't.
Bro, if he doesn't make it out of the group stage, I'll personally fly him out of the country along with the Moroccan Bruce Wayne back to Ras Al Ghul. Like, I'll take those dudes back.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, Ricardo, are United fans being realistic here with the expectations they're putting on Ten Hag after he now has Amrabat to pretty much all of his signings? Is this guy eating?
I just finished. Sorry. I guess he got everybody he got. Like, to be honest, I'm looking at this team, and I can't help but think this is Manchester United. The Ten Hag, this is his Manchester United. But this looks like an Eredivisie team. It's not. Oh my god, it's so sad.
Oh man, bro, this is bad, bro.
Wait, hold up. So you're saying that he used all this money to build
BMF,
an Eredivisie 2.0?
BMF, I blame you, bro.
It's my turn. All right.
Okay.
Yo, relax.
What are you doing, Ricardo? What are you doing?
It's my turn.
You said it was my turn. All right. Anyways, look, no.
Wait, what?
Somebody has to clip that, man.
That's low key a pause, man.
Shout out to Drip.
Yeah, shout out to Skip.
What?
Man. Drip Bayless.
Yeah, Drip Bayless.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Look, Manchester United. This is a false thing. They've been falling for like 10 plus years now, but
no, it's been a consistent fall for like 10 years. So
yeah, I respect the consistency, but like Amrabat, I'm not gonna lie, he's like every top club in Europe sloppy seconds.
Like I said,
yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, this is
so United got sloppy seconds.
Yeah, I don't know whoever said Amrabat was first choice, but definitely not. Look, for Ten Hag, I'm looking at this team. I don't really know what he's gonna do. I mean, yeah, I would agree. I guess these are the guys he wanted. But like YSK said, we're just gonna have to assess this guy at the end of the season because I fully expect him to get out of the groups, and if they don't get out of the groups, I wouldn't put it past them not getting out of the groups. In my opinion, they're not making no damn title charge. Let's be honest. I think Newcastle and Arsenal are better equipped to make a title charge than United are, but it's not looking good, man. Ever since Ronaldo went on Piers Morgan, you know, Ronaldo might have won this. Like he might have.
I think he lost the battle, but he may have won the war.
Yeah.
He was right about United.
Can I speak on my Moroccan
brother? I want to speak on the.
Yeah.
So shout out to the GOAT, man. Shout out to the GOAT.
AK, rep your Morocco. Ricardo, finish your food, bro. AK, rep your guy. I'm about, man.
I can't lie. It hurts hearing the stuff that people have to say about my Moroccan brother. But I'll be honest, Amrabat is not a game changer, but he does undoubtedly improve United. I mean, bro, out of everyone there, he can actually retain the ball and pass it around. You can't trust Mason Mount, the football impersonator, to do that. You can't trust.
AK, stop hating, man. Stop hating.
You can't trust Casemiro.
Bro, you can take him back, bro. You can take him back.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Non-refundable.
You can't trust Casemiro to do that, and Bruno is just gonna be in the final third, trying Rabona crosses again and again. So, I mean, he improves United. They'll actually retain the ball more, but for a player that costs around 25 million, I'd say with Amrabat, you're getting what you paid for. Like, he'll do everything well, but he won't be that game-changing midfielder that a Frankie de Jong would be. So, I mean, it's a good signing from United, but it doesn't elevate them quite to that title challenge level.
Bro, it's such a I'm sorry, but I can't be the only one who's looking at this and going, it's such a fucking random signing. Like,
YSK support.
Nah, we've been linked since like June.
Trust in 10.
No, not the fact.
Trust in 10.
That's what I'm saying. Trust in
10 Hag.
Wait, hold on. Before the World Cup, I don't remember any of you people even mentioning this dude's name.
Yeah, but like he's so
hype, man.
Where was he?
He's so stuck with signings at the end of the day. Like,
where was he?
YSK, do you know the concept of back your manager? Do you understand that concept?
Well, I don't back him. So.
Your manager. He got you fed. Back him. Support him.
Wait,
YSK, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going.
HH. You want me to back a guy who signed a BTEC Andrew Tate and
nowhere to fold him and nowhere to hold him.
The Moroccan Andrew Tate.
He hasn't played
Ziman. And Ziman, we don't have all day, bros. So
yeah, I heard his. Okay, can I land? Yeah,
no.
I know you Felix fanboys are like you losing it in your head right now, but let me land on this Amrabat case. Now, when it comes to Amrabat, what does he bring into to Man United that they don't have? Well, he's another runner. That's the good aspect about him. I don't think he's necessarily. I'm hearing people say that he can carry the ball. He's really good at distributions and all of that. And I'm just like, if you think Amrabat is going to be like an incredible number 6, hold it down for you, and when because of Casemiro's poor performances recently, I don't know what to tell you. And then there's.
But let's look. Amrabat is a good player. Okay, he is a good player.
I'm gonna keep it. He's a squad player.
He's
a squad player.
Yeah, that's
right.
He's a squad player.
He's a squad player.
Okay, so I say that's no. Now a good player, but he is good.
Wait, hold on.
He's not average.
He's average.
Yeah.
No, wait. I'm not having this.
I'm in defense.
This is ridiculous. HH, you've had this channel for over a decade. Can you name me one video you made about a top world-class performance from this clown? One video.
Pre-World Cup.
Pre-World Cup.
And that one game against France. You never talked about it.
I never said he's elite, he's a horseman, or he has technique, or he has Lala or Sasa.
You
I didn't say he has Lala or Sasa.
Okay, but no. Have you even mentioned him? You never even mentioned him.
The way you're framing it is as if you remember.
I remember.
Hey, Chase, this guy's an extra from Ras Al Ghul, bro. I don't want this guy in the club.
No, but let's be real. This guy went to chasing for a whole summer the young to Amrabat. Now let's be real. Come on.
Ziman.
You actually deep it before his agent.
Pause.
Yeah, before his representative went to church and locked himself and starved himself in order for Amrabat to make a move. Before he did that, you never ever rated him. The only time you ever talked about him was when he was linked to Barcelona in January. You were like, "Oh, he's gonna change Barcelona's midfield. He's gonna be. This is an amazing signing. This is a crucial signing. They could do something in the UCL. Barca's cooking." I'm like, "What are you talking about?
Ziman,
you never even knew."
Ziman. No. Okay, Ziman. Can we just accept that you're a glass half empty merchant? That's what you are. You're a glass half empty merchant.
But you don't rate him though.
Okay, wait, hold up, Mike.
He's decent.
YSK and BMF, are they being completely overly dramatic in how and what they're saying about?
We actually haven't seen Amrabat play. That's the thing that makes it so we haven't seen him play.
I don't need to see. Wait. BMF.
Mike, I'll meet them, Dory.
You said the same thing about Mount, and look at where we are now.
Okay, all right. Can I speak, Mike?
Yes.
Okay, cool. First off, Man United have spent 75 on Rasmus Højlund, 64 on Mason Mount, 52 on Andre Onana, a loan fee of 10 million on Sofian Amrabat. Let me check last year how much they spent. This is all under Ten Hag, by the way. They spent 95 million on Anthony, 70 million on Casemiro, 57 million on Lisandro Martinez, and 15 million on Malacia. That's almost 400 million.
Let him cook.
Guys, nobody interrupt. 400 million on players under Ten Hag. And can you guys tell me this is a title-winning team?
Yep.
Wait, can someone put useless subtitles?
Actually, to be fair, because I've watched Fiorentina, I actually quite rate Amrabat. I think he's going to help. But why did you go get Mason Mount? Is Mason Mount going to start now, guys?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so is Amrabat going to start then?
This is why I said he has no excuse because...
No, BMF, answer my question. Is Mason Mount or Amrabat going to start?
Mason Mount down the wing.
Of course, man. Number 7 for Man United. He has to start.
That's a red card. That's a red card.
Calm, everybody. Calm. BMF. So is he going to start or is it going to be Mason Mount?
It's going to be Amrabat. Yeah.
Okay, so what was the point?
Bro, that's a lie.
Why was the point of getting Mason Mount?
No, Mason Mount's going on the wing. I can already see. He's going to probably play
on the wing. Drop the break.
Can I say something?
Look, I want to be perfect.
They're gonna do the box midfield.
Nah, that's what actually.
Mike, finish point.
Chavy's influence is unreal, man.
This is not.
Bro, 4-man midfield. He's Pep. He's Pep, man.
This is not all on Ten Hag because obviously the Glazers are terrible owners, of course, but. Ten Hag, bro, you wanted all of these players, and granted, Man United are terrible negotiators. I mean, they paid 95 million for Fidget Spinner, who I don't know what the hell he's doing on the wing, but. I like Amrabat, but I just don't see that midfield and thinking to myself, yeah, that midfield is going to win the Premier League. I don't see it. I really don't.
No,
I like Lisandro. I really rate Lisandro highly.
Mike, my thing is it going to be Amrabat and Casemiro as a double pivot?
Yeah,
Are you going to choose one to be the single pivot? Bruno starts regardless. So Bruno has to start. So he's already down midfield. So, because... I think Bruno has to start, and I think Casemiro has to start.
So then, what about Mason Mount? So Mason Mount's just going to sit bench then, I guess.
Bro, English tax is real. English tax is real.
This is why I said. This is why I've said this is on Ten Hag from the start because, if you actually don't get out from the group stage or don't have a title,
you have to get out of that group. But Galatasaray, Copenhagen, come on.
Like I said, this what we did this summer was that we had options, right? And Ten Hag, I chose the players he wanted. You wanted Mount. You wanted Amrabat. You want. Anthony Casemiro last summer, right? You wanted those players, so there's no excuse for him this time around. He has to perform.
You know what's sick? You know what's sick?
What?
We all know the Glazers is the bigger problem. Of course it is. But there's fans out there who will make excuses for this clown at the end of the season. Despite the fact at the start of the season they were saying, "Oh, Mason Mount, he was twerking for Mount since Ajax days. He wanted him as Ajax. And then when he flops, which he will, he already has. And then they'll find an excuse. Oh, it's the Glazers' fault. Bro, there's not been a manager since Sir Alex that's been backed the way this guy's been backed with his players. His players. Now, if he's a brick and he's got a brick talent ID, which he has, that's not my problem. You're here to do a
job. Know what the thing is? You know, when I look at your team, I just think cup team. That's it. You guys are going to be a very good cup team, but for the league, I don't think you can be consistent enough with your performances.
This is a hit and run. This is a hit and run team. Like grab and smash, bro.
No, but I think I'm gonna.
You're not gonna leave your context before you hit
Camera.
You're not gonna report it.
This is true, Wink.
Oh my god. Okay, wait.
I think he's a good player, though.
Okay, Abdel, real quick. Abdel, go for it. And I want to do
First of all, BMF, sorry to destroy your reality. You're delusional to think you're in a title race, considering the amount of money you spend.
Did I say I won the title race? I said my manager has
title challenge, title race. It doesn't matter. You're not in a title challenge. The midfield that you have and the players that you have. No way you're in a title charge at bare minimum. You're not that type of team anymore. And let's be honest, the style of play that you're playing, no, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You got Varane out for practically a month as well, so you're pretty much screwed. I expect Eric Teabag to get sacked at the end of this season or next. He's not gonna. He's gonna be a flop. He'll be gone before the Glazers. Expect that. And sorry to destroy your dreams.
If I see Maguire on that football pitch against Arsenal, bro.
Wise K, can Amrabat play on Sunday?
Nah, he didn't register.
No, he can't play on Sunday.
Oh my God, Fati's debut is about to be against
No. He can't play on Sunday, but the Nigerian Haaland can. So I'm looking forward to that.
Can't Fati play tomorrow?
Nigerian Haaland?
Wait, hold on. Let me bring this down.
Oh, Norwegian Haaland.
Wait, hold on. Shout out to your boy Ifman. Now, says HH Forever 19, just like Ash Ketchum is Forever 10. Wait, hold up. Here's the thing. Did that bomb finally win the competition?
HH is rigged. That's how he won.
Let me just ask. Did that, because bro, ever since I was watching, that loser lost every single time. Did he ever win?
Yeah, he won.
No, he won.
In the World Championship.
That's intro. What's it? I wanna be the very best. No one ever was to catch them as bad tests. To train them is my cause. Pokemon, gotta catch them all. That's true. The courage will pull us through. You teach me and I teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch them all.
Someone forgot the auto-tune, man. Someone forgot the auto-tune.
I hope
Ricardo, shut up. You're uncultured. You don't understand this stuff. Wasn't Mewtwo the 150th Pokemon? I never caught him, bro. Shout out to Mewtwo.
Turn the auto-tune on, man.
No, you know what? No.
Yo, what? No.
That's good. That's it.
I remember. He's a grown-ass man.
Shout to
he's 60, by the way.
See, okay, you know what? I'm not going to read this out. Thank you for being a member for 40 months. I'm not reading that out.
Oh my God.
Shout out to J Swiss.
Whoa.
Shout out to Abris Fair. The teams with the best transfer window, in my opinion, were Liverpool, AC Milan, Inter, and those bum-ass losers called Spurs.
I disagree. I think
where's Man City? We'll come back to we'll come back to this dub. We'll come back to this dub because I want that to be our final question. Man, thanks for the Dubinsky. Hold up. That's our next topic. I'm going to come on to that's going to be our next topic. Man, Amrabat and Case as a pivot, Bruno as attacking midfielder.
That's
right. Man.
Nah, bro. I'm pouring bleach over my eyes.
Me and Kenny will tell you. Kenny, please tell man. Mount at right to left wing in it.
Yeah, that's not like.
Honestly, it might be better than Anthony.
No.
What?
I mean,
bro, you want an uncomfortable truth? You want an uncomfortable
question? Always the same question.
No, it's a Kenny. Okay, my thing is yes. Better than Anthony, but still, you're going to waste that position putting Mount on either.
Is he though?
I think this was what happened.
Especially if you have one Bissaka as a right back, like as well. This is dead. That right side is dead.
I think this was going to happen. I think like most like our home games, we actually going to play Mount, Bruno, and Casemiro, Amrabat. Away games, we're not, we just, because of our bad away from is, we're just probably going to go with Amrabat and Casemiro and Bruno to just show them.
Wait, hold on. Let me hit you real quick. Shout out to Q6. Is that the Morocco? Oh, that's a Moroccan flag. Moroccan Johnny Sins saved from protecting Messi 24/7.
Wait.
Who is he's talking about his security guard.
And I'm not googling Johnny Sins. So.
Oh no!
I'm not googling Johnny Sins.
Bro, AJ, you styled yourself out to him. So
who was it? And Google Guru, change that to AVI right now. That's messed up. Respect to Horseman. Change that AVI right now.
Copy his own flow, man. That's crazy.
AJ, you copied his flow, man.
Who was HH? That should be a second there, though.
This guy's Johnny Sins.
Word for word, bar for bar.
Pound for pound.
Who was HH?
Yeah, bar for bar is crazy.
Wait, no, please don't compare me to that Andrew Tate. Isn't that guy a criminal, the Andrew Tate?
Oh, yes, he is.
No, allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly, we don't know. We don't know.
Shout out to Matt Gee. Ten Hag had no striker, didn't get back in January, had to sort out Slabhead stroke Fridge, aka Maguire, Mason and Botanaldo. Okay, because nothing was
crazy, man.
Ricardo, why smiling there, bro? So nothing was proven. And Cristiano Ronaldo issues and still came third and a trophy with scraps. Respect. Mike, should we respect?
No, we just have to see what he has to do. Like,
Ten Hag getting third, was it a dud if you take all these things into account? Or no?
It was. I would say it was dud. But let's take into account how bad other teams were last season.
Mason Greenwood wasn't his problem. That was Ollie's problem.
Oli wasn't there when the situation happened, so he was literally a Rap's problem.
I think you guys got to respect Aaron Ten Hag. Now, if it goes really bad this season, like if they get 7-6, then you got to really question him after all this money.
No, Mike. I would agree, but this man on live TV came out and said errors come to an end. After that, bro,
that's crazy.
I think Wise King, he might be talking about your own era.
At this point, yeah, maybe he is. Yeah, maybe he is. Yeah.
So, AK, our unofficial French correspondent, bro. So here's the thing. Let me just lay the groundwork here. So, all because they get Mawani. Are we saying that this isn't still a one-man carry job for Messi and PSG?
Messi.
No, Mbappe.
Okay, yeah.
So sorry. I was always confused Mbappe with Di Maria's child. So my thing is that because are we rating a guy who couldn't score a simple 1v1 in a World Cup final? Is that what we're doing? That's what I'm saying. So no. AK, are we now rating a guy who can score a simple 1v1? Because my thing is that this doesn't change anything. Now, PSG recruitment, I like. Ugarte, the Us, Ramos, now Mouani, good recruitment.
Skriniar.
What?
Skriniar.
Boom.
Lucas Hernandez.
Lee Kang-in.
See, my thing is this: recruitment. Well done.
Kenny,
I feel it's still too little, too late. You got rid of Neymar and Messi, who both flopped for PSG, because Messi was supposed to give Mbappe UCL. He couldn't because he's a system.
Mbappe flopped too.
So my thing here is this, AK, because now let me bring up this dog that said I said, Ricardo, I'm ignoring everything you say.
Mbappe has flopped the longest, actually.
So if Mawani signs for PSG, yet they have Ramos. They only got Mawani after the Neymar money. I bet they wish Neymar left earlier and got Mawani instead of Ramos. These are signings. They're signing all of Mbappe's friends now. So, okay. with Ramos there, do you still support the Mawani signing? Do you still think it's good? Or do you think that, wait a minute, you already have Ramos? Or do you think competition is good?
Yeah, I think it's a good signing because Gonzalo Ramos is 22 years old, HH. If you look at their signings, and especially their attacking signings, they have a front three, which is supposed to be the French front three: Mbappe, Kolo Muani, Dembele. That's a pretty good front three.
Look, shout out to Mbappe, but it is what it is.
Mbappe is that guy.
No, don't hold this against Mbappe if PSG fail. It's a PSG issue, not an Mbappe issue.
Bro, these are Mbappe signings. These are Mbappe signings. I'm sorry. These are Mbappe signings.
These are his boys, man. These are his boys.
Guys, seriously, Loki, these are GOAT moves, bro. This guy is literally making signings as a player, bro.
Bro, this guy's on creative mode on FM, man.
Hold on, continue.
So that's the French national team front three. Below that, you have Bradley Barcola, who can play left or right, who's very young, but he's also very talented. You have Gonzalo Ramos.
Why is he not at Chelsea?
Because that bum club couldn't get it done. Anyways,
because he's not Brazilian, that's why.
Okay, can you just do your correspondence work?
He does have braids.
He does have braids as well. I'm surprised.
Can this guy please correspond? Thank you.
But are they twists? Are they twists though?
Did Mbappe go to Real Madrid or did they miss out?
Okay, I'm very sorry.
They missed out.
Still ongoing.
Yeah, and they have
Consent FC.
They have Asensio as a depth option. They also got Ugarte, who in my opinion was the best midfielder signing this window in terms of money, in terms of like the money he cost and the player he is. Because you look at the likes of Caicedo, Rice, these guys that went for over 100 million. Ugarte is a similar age profile, is as good a DM, I think, as them, and went for half that price. So I think they've.
Okay, just repeat. So mods, can you please put Pant Philip in timeout? Pant Philip.
That's wow.
Pant Philip, thank you. Okay, continue.
So I actually think PSG have had a very good window. I think attacking wise, they've reinforced that. There was more chemistry in the attack. Defensively, Skriniar and Hernandez is barely fit, but when he's fit, I think he's a very good defender, and so is Skriniar. Yes. Midfield-wise, Ugarte actually offers some sort of steal to a midfield that I thought was soft last year. So
yeah, but no, okay, AK, yes, AK, blah 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 blah. But is this enough for the UCL? Is this a UCL? No.
Mbappe has responsibility for that now. HH. This is his team. I remember with HH. I told you.
No. AK, this team. You said this is a UCL winning team.
No, HH.
They got the best player in the world.
They have the best player in the world in Mbappe. That people say. People say he's the best player in the world.
With no
people say that the French team is the best national team in the world. They got that front three of that national team. They've improved in every area, including midfield and defense.
AK, they don't have Griezmann. Sorry, you forgot to correct.
Griezmann's a midfielder though.
No, but he's the best on the team, on the French team.
Probably, maybe. Yeah, but they have the front three of the best team and best international team in the world, they say. So, HH, these are Mbappe signings. These are signings made to keep Kylian Mbappe at the front.
No.
And so, Kylian Mbappe... No. No. Kylian Mbappe has to lead this team to a UCL if he's as good as you say he is.
These are PSG signings. Okay, we can't put forth fake news here. We have to be responsible on the channel. These are not Mbappe signings. These are still PSG signings. We can't. So
they're signings made to keep Mbappe at the football club. What are you saying? Dembele is his best friend.
Come on,
yo, that's wild.
Come on. No, let's be real. The boys, man. Let's be real.
Yo, bro, that's like
No,
it's true.
Don't say it's boys. Don't say.
No, the clearly is boys, man. The clearly is boys from the national team.
I heard that Lucas Hernandez is actually one of his boys too.
Kenny, that's like HS signing forward.
Come on,
what is this?
Okay, Mike. Is it fair for us to put unrealistic pressure on a young man like on a young black man like Mbappe with what is happening here at PSG and everything?
Why was that extra?
Mike?
Why was that necessary?
Mike.
First off, he's 24, so I don't know if that's young for you, but
wow,
that is crazy.
Mike,
you're the one who said
Mike, that's a warning. Mike, that's a warning.
Hey, he does like young boys. He does like young boys.
I didn't mean it in that context, guys. Okay. Ricardo, you're
Kelly FC, man.
I can't get over what Ricardo said. But anyways, let me move on. But
Kelly All Stars.
PSG made some good moves, but how many times have we said this in the last couple of years?
Thank you.
We said this last season when they got Fabio Ruiz, Vitinha, and all these guys, and we're like, wow, look, PSG are not going for those super names. They're actually doing good business. Now it's this season. Oh, now he's signing his buddies. Now it's buddies Saint-Germain. Come on.
I think
there is no excuses for Mbappe. You got Skriniar, you got Ugarte, Lucas Hernandez, Gonzalo Ramos, Ousmane Dembele, Bracalo, and Kolo Muani. I think that's a great window. That's a great window. There is no excuses. HH, if he goes out of that Champions League group stage, we are going to questions. There is going to be questions. And then he's, you know what he's going to do though? You know what he's going to do? He's going to take the easy road and go to Real Madrid and get the Champions League when he could have just done it at PSG with that team. That team. Now look, people can say, "Oh, where's his buddies? Where's those superstars?" Guys, we keep saying this about PSG. They keep going with the superstar way, and it keeps on failing. So let's see. Let's just turn this into the French national team, because clearly that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. He's the captain of the French national team, so why not just give him the players?
Michael, isn't it funny that the so-called best player in the world, every time he flopped, they always blamed Messi and Neymar. So now he has no choice but
it's all on him. Ricardo, did he score against Bayern Munich in those 2 legs last year?
No, he went missing. He was injured. He was injured for the first.
He won in the UCL final. He missed the one.
He was injured.
Final.
HH, did you have when you went to school? Did you have PE classes?
I'm not going to respond.
But I would say this though. I think Ugarte is the best signing of the window. I think this guy's a baller, absolute destroyer. He's gonna do well in the Champions League.
Okay, Mike. I want you to be honest with me, Mike. Be honest with me. You look at that team. That's not a UCL winning team. Be honest.
Okay, I would say it's a semis max. I think it's a semis max team when I look it on paper. But HH, there's no HH.
Mike,
he's trying to get the outweigh. Look at HH. When he goes out in the semis, he's like, "Oh, where's Messi? Where's Neymar?" When maybe Messi and Neymar would have taken them to the next level.
No. How
many goals did Messi score for PSG in like UCL knockouts? But the guy
flopped. The only team that they should realistically lose to is probably Man City and maybe Bayern Munich. That's it.
All I'm saying
no,
you have to lose to
without
a respectable team.
Wait, Michael, I got a question. What's happened to Cancelo Ramos? Didn't they just spend 90 mil on this guy?
I don't understand.
That was a loan to Buys because
that was
they couldn't get him, so they loaned him to buy.
Let's be honest.
No, but it's a mandatory option.
Yeah, so it's mandatory.
If he gets bounced out, if Michelangelo gets bounced out of the group stages after signing his after signing his WhatsApp group, what are we saying about his club career, bro?
YSK, you know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen. We're not gonna get a stream. He's gonna do the same thing like he did against Switzerland and not have a stream. He's gonna run. H is gonna run.
He's gonna run.
Why are you running?
No. I don't like how you people are disrespecting a World Cup winner, bro. Can you please respect a 19-year-old World Cup?
Can I say something?
You keep hyping up this guy. Give me a Champions League. I just want one.
Michael.
Gerrard has one.
Hold on. Michael, don't let Haaland win the second Champions League before Mbappe gets one.
Mike,
Ricardo, what if he wins the Ballon d'Or before Mbappe?
Oh my God.
Scary hours.
That's an old man thing.
Yo.
Ricardo just knows how to really piss me off. Mike, here's the thing. Mike, I'm building a dossier. All I need are like 2 UCLs. Like 2 Ballon d'Ors, and I think I can make him a GOAT. But that's like my thing though is I just need 2 UCLs. and he can't get out of PSG.
You do realize if he wants to win the Ballon d'Or, he's got to win a Champions League.
I know. And it's not happening at PSG. See, Mike, here's the thing. If he wins a UCL with PSG, he's the GOAT. Undoubted. But that's impossible. So
can I say something?
I got a question. Bro, you can tell this guy's Nigerian, man.
Let me give you the
math. So guys, I'll give you this.
Let me give you the math real quick. Let me give you the math. Let me give you the math. One UCL for PSG, GOAT status.
Bro,
I need about 4 UCLs for Real Madrid. If for a non-PSG team, I need like 4 UCL, then that's good. But 1 UCL equates to everything that Messi and Ronaldo have done combined.
I won't put him at GOAT status, but if he wins the first Champions League with PSG, scary conversations. No, it's going to be a great achievement. I'm not putting him as a GOAT.
Mike, no, Mike, give me a break.
You can't be a
hold up. 19-year-old World Cup winner. Golden ball in his next World Cup, and he used
golden ball. He wasn't golden ball. He wasn't golden ball. He was silver ball. He was silver ball.
He won
the golden ball.
He was wrong,
bro. That golden ball thing is bass, bro. Like they Would you rather win the golden ball or the golden boots? Golden boots, that's maths. That's maths.
Golden ball.
Wait, did you say that's maths?
Golden boot is maths. Who scored the most? Golden ball is payment.
I'd rather be
so then Haaland must be like that really good because he won like the golden boot in the Champions League. He won the golden boot.
Shout out to him. Like that thing I get if I touch, then they'll do
Can I say something? I think I like the moves PSG have done this transfer window, but they do actually quite good in the transfer window. But they always seems to bottle it, even against teams who are worse than them, like United. So I don't trust them at all. But Mbappe, you are the next GOAT, like AJ just said. You should at least make the semis with this team. If you're that good, you're gonna do a Messi and drag them to the semis. You're gonna take them all on your own. That's what he should do if you are a GOAT. Just saying.
Imagine,
I'm saying that's
what's funny. You know what's funny? It's like you say like Haaland is like a robot and Mbappe is like this incredible player, but Mbappe is just like a lesser version of Cristiano Ronaldo, the athletic aspect, not the actual technique and ability.
Cristiano scored a half volley in the World Cup.
Not to mention, this guy has never scored. Have you ever seen him score a free kick? HH, don't lie.
Never. Zero free kick.
Don't lie.
I don't think he's done it in training.
Never scored one. He's never scored one.
World Cup knockouts goal. Zeman, we are going basically.
Oh my God!
Cristiano did a Binance Live detector thing. He says going to play in his 40s. So Zeman, my thing is this: we're still focusing to score a
Zeman, I just checked the stats. He has scored 1 free kick goal in 228 games.
Bro, are we serious?
It doesn't really take free kicks though. It doesn't take free kicks.
He does sometimes.
But he rarely takes free kicks.
For PSG this season, right? I think it's going to
this season, yes, this season now, but like usually he didn't take free kicks.
Is it a deflection?
I don't know, Ricardo. We're gonna jump the tape.
You guys are sad.
To be honest, HH, I rate Mbappe highly. But the thing is, you put him on this pedestal that he's one of the greatest footballers.
He's a World Cup goal.
Okay, great, HH. Put your Champions Leagues on the table. Yeah, it's just dust right now. It's looking like the Tottenham cabinet right now. It's dust.
Mike, there's time. He's 22. There's time.
He's 24. He's 24.
If he signs that a contract extension, it's scary hours.
Shout out to J2S. The mindset team was created with 47 chromosomes.
Wow.
Wait, how many chromosomes are there? Do we normally have in human? Is it 128?
What? What? Nah, I dropped the brick. I'm sorry,
guys. Look. Miss Engel was suffering from stuff.
I love how you make up these names.
That's why I mean,
Wait, Miss who?
Because Miss Engel was really positive one time. Suddenly, she came in one time and was, "Hey, Miss Engel, how you doing?" And she just was really moody. So I don't know what happened to Miss Engel. So shout out to Miss Engel though.
It's 26 chromosomes.
Oh, 36.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
they're saying
it's 128.
No, hold on. So shout out to J. Job. Mwani had his black card revoked for that.
Respect. Oh, come on.
Nah, respect
He's a good player. I
might get a Colin Mwani jersey just for that.
Oh wow, Ricardo, don't see there, Ricardo. Don't see there. Ricardo,
you're the biggest player.
Ricardo, if I dare see you with him, money, Ricardo, I swear, Ricardo, please don't see there. I
want to get an El Nasri jersey for that header he scored against Portugal, and that Colin Mwani for the miss.
Bro, you know what? Guys, you know what? This may sound crazy. I mean, hire a guy to break Enesri's leg so he can retire, so he can now put his jersey in the rafters and so.
Wow.
No, you guys are haters,
guys, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Bro,
it's a joke.
No, but how does it feel now though? But you sacrifice so much.
Relax,
you sacrifice so much.
Mbappe Friends FC. Mbappe moving like LeBron. Wow. Guys,
I'm sorry. That French spelling is gonna get bricked. I'm sorry.
Mbappe's not moving like LeBron. Mbappe's moving like Durant at Brooklyn.
Oh my God!
LeBron is a better player, man.
If he was really LeBron, he would move to Real Madrid and bring his boys with him.
Yeah.
Not stay at PSG. No?
He's more like James Harden.
No 1, no 2, no 3, no 4, 5, no 6, no 7. Shout out to Wing, member for 20 months. Gallagher has become a good player. Life is funny.
Come on, Wing.
Not sure about that.
Been good this season.
J2 West.
It's been decent.
PSG. I like my signings just like my coffee. Like, oh wow. Okay.
J2
So we're going there.
Bro, have you seen Chelsea?
Okay. QCS. Without France's super team, Uber Eats and is that the rainbow flag?
Yeah, it's the rainbow flag. Yeah,
favorite community.
It's the alphabet mob.
Oh, that's an agenda.
Okay.
That's an agenda.
So, Mike, is your mic working? Mike, is your mic working, Mike?
Loud and clear.
So, Mike, I'll just say, going to a simple question. This window, in this summer window, what is the minimum fee you would accept to allow Salah to go in this?
And don't be ridiculous. Be realistic as well. Be realistic. Not
325 million. 225 million.
Respectable.
Wait, hold on. 225.
225.
Yeah, how about that?
Okay. How did you come up to that number and why? And remember, this means that he leaves this window. So he doesn't have him for the rest of this season.
How much did Neymar go for? How much did he?
222.
Okay.
And that was Euros.
We're not going to be able to sign anybody. You're going to take one of the best players in the world. I think 225 is the minimum, in my opinion. Like, I don't understand the Saudis' tactic, though. You had all this time in the window, and now you want to do it on the final day. I can guarantee you this, though. If they came in with a 200 million offer about 6 weeks ago, Liverpool would have taken it in a heartbeat. 100%.
But Mike, though, just to add context to what you're saying. So the Saudi window is open
September
for
7th.
Two more weeks.
Yeah, September 7th, I think it closes.
Yeah. So how does it work, though? So if the window is for 2 weeks more, but the European window is closed, are you still allowed to sell?
No.
If another window
you can sell, but you can't buy.
No.
You can sell, but you can't buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only buy players who have no contract.
The thing is with the Saudi sort of ideas, like, you can come with this offer to Liverpool, but you got to give Liverpool time to find a replacement, not on the final day. Like, what sort of strategy is that by them? They would have to come with crazy money. They have crazy money, of course. They probably know, like, okay, 250 FSG. Look at the money. You want to take it now? Go ahead.
So okay, Mike. That's you. So let's say, go into the mind of FSG and so forth. What do you think their number is? Of like,
probably 200
we'll sell for this number.
Honestly, probably 200. These guys will only care about money. They would have taken 200 and just said, yeah, okay, we'll take 100. We'll go start that new NBA team in Vegas with LeBron, and then 100 is for you, Liverpool, to try and figure out and find replacements.
Wait, how much did you guys buy him for?
Was it 35 million? 40 million?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Bro, they're taking too much, bro.
I don't. No, I think if he was a bit early, maybe, but with everything that happened in the window, like the Caicedo, if they sold Salah, I think fans would.
FSG would have been dead. I'm telling you right now, they would have been dead.
Yeah. That's why they're not going to sell him, because if they would have sold him, it would have been too much.
They're going to come back with an offer in January.
No,
I think FSG are going to try and deny it then.
He'll leave next summer.
He will, yeah, definitely. He's definitely.
This is his last season in Liverpool.
200 million is like spare change. Like,
it was 42 million. I looked it up.
No, 34.3 million pounds. 34.3 million pounds.
That's like half of what Mason Mount worth. That's crazy.
170 million profit. That's how you do business, Chelsea.
See. Now, this is the point that I made on my video. I said that, and Kenny, I think you'll agree here. If, let's say, this situation was Chelsea and it was Poch, not for sale at any price, because I don't trust 300 million. I don't trust 500 million with these Todd Bowley dudes. And here's my thing. Salah is a massive loss. Massive loss. I would happily trust 200 million in the hands of Klopp.
I don't think
no.
Okay. In comparison to... Okay, how many other managers would you be happy to be like 200 mil rebuild?
Pep.
Just one. Just one.
It's just Pep.
Just
like,
one.
I would say Klopp, but with Michael Edwards, because
Klopp needs a good sporting director.
No.
Okay,
he needs
Give Michael Edwards the money, he finds somebody.
Bro, could you imagine giving Ten Hag 200 million? It's another.
Oh my God, no! Can you imagine Tuchel?
I think we can all agree though, HH.
No, HH. He's gonna sign an entire Eredivisie team.
No, he's signing Churchill. He's signing Churchill somehow. Mike, what do you say?
No, but I think we can all agree that if this was 6 weeks ago, Liverpool would have taken the money and then gone to find a replacement. Yes. So I just think Saudi, that they just wasted their time, and I just don't understand from their point of view why you're doing this. I guess you're just really trying to.
I have a question.
But Mike, even if it's at this time though, if they put down just 250.
That's crazy.
Do you reject 250? Even if it's now, it's 250 for a guy that you bought. Because from FSG, because you make it right, FSG, these are business guys.
Yeah, they don't care.
You see, like guys, for us football guys, I'm sorry, he's not for sale. Unless you want to put unless you do something stupid, because he's too valuable and you can't name me another right. Because remember, Mbappe plays on the left. You can't name me another right winger who can give you the value of Salah. So I'm sorry.
On the pitch, HH. It's off the pitch as well. All his marketing that he does as well. He's so valuable to Liverpool.
But you see, Mike, that is why this is where things get interesting. For the Saudi Pro League, this is a more important acquisition than if it was Messi, Ronaldo, or Neymar.
This is the
because of what Salah represents to that region.
Yep.
That's why they're like, bro, if we get Salah, it would be huge for that region and everything. That's why they're like, because the last thing I read was they're going to come back with 200 million. I think Liverpool rejects that.
They will.
I think reject it.
They will. If they accept it and Salah goes to Saudi, the Liverpool fans are going to have a meltdown.
I cannot wait for that reaction, bro.
Mike, are they? Do you think they're going to reject because it's so close to the end of the window?
I mean, the window's done for us.
The window's closed.
No. The Saudi.
The
Saudi.
I think January.
Hold on. West.
If this was middle of the transfer window or early window, do you think they would have accepted it?
Oh, 100%. Because then we would have we would have had time then to find a replacement and actually use the money. Now we can't do anything.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Put Darwin Núñez on the right wing?
Hey man, I'm saying
I've just seen this financial package.
That's why I think this is interesting, because I do feel that Liverpool, there's too short of a time. Hence why, just for like a social experiment.
No, HH, it's not too short of a time. We have no time. We literally
the time is done.
No. Thank you. No time. 300.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have no time. You can't replace him. 300. Do you reject it?
I mean, you guys don't.
No. Okay, someone said on Twitter, 200 mil. You know how you look under the couch for like money for like the thingy. 200 mil is couch money. They found that under the couch.
No, you know what that is? It's like it's the piggy bank when you put the coins into the pig. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is for the Saudis.
I mean, Liverpool have the future. They have this replacement there, isn't it? The Ben Doak, whoever they call it.
This financial package that he's getting in Saudi is crazy because it's not just like it's 200. I think it's like 350K a week, 250K a day, not a week.
Jesus.
That's I think like 200 something million a year. Plus he's getting revenue.
Yo,
a day?
Post match hangouts.
What is earning in a week is getting that in a day, and he's getting revenue off the Egyptian.
He's getting revenue from Egyptian.
Okay.
He's getting revenue off Egyptian TV. So every Egyptian who watches him, the revenue that's created, he's getting a percentage of that revenue. His total salary, they say his total package could be between 500 million and 600 million a year.
Oh my God.
He can play there in 3 years, come back and buy Liverpool. That's what we're talking about.
AK, you make a great point. Hey, if you guys want Salah so bad, Saudi, buy us.
He can buy Liverpool.
Buy Liverpool, please.
He can buy Liverpool.
That would be hilarious.
That's good.
My question to Mike is like,
that's a good
who's
deal.
the replacement? Who are you gonna get if he
To
leaves?
AK, there is no replacing Salah. I'll tell you that right now.
No, but see, hold up, before I come to Ricardo, but see, here's the thing though. It's not about replacing Salah. Build something new.
Yeah.
So, because you're not going to find in 2023 somebody that's going to do what Salah does on the right wing. So what you do is we just have to reshape and rethink how Liverpool operates. Because trying to replace him, you'll only fail. So take the money. All right. How do we restructure this team and just operate in a totally new way, not without Salah? Like, look at Tottenham right now. Tottenham, okay, we just have to be a new team now. No more Kane. And here, you know what I always say? As a player, your brain operates a certain way when you know a guy can give you crazy goals and assists. But once that player goes, oh, I have more agency. I have more responsibility. More is required of me. It actually enhances the value of the entire team. So sometimes it can be a plus. Because look, it's life. Salah was not going to stay at Liverpool forever. That was never going to happen. Now, we thought it was probably going to be Real Madrid. We didn't know it was going to be Saudi. But I never saw Salah retiring at Liverpool. I never saw that.
No.
I never saw that happen.
I mean, look at the Barca fans. They're telling me to buy Rafinha. Yeah, we're not taking bums, by the way. And Anthony, yeah, don't try and sell us to
Hey, Mike.
You know,
Mike.
if Liverpool are smart, they're gonna sell it in January.
I'll sell you that
by Quadricella or Leao.
Welcome back, MT. Welcome back.
Yeah, well, they're not selling. Okay, sort of, Ricardo.
Liverpool have the money.
If you're Liverpool's points, what do you think Liverpool should do?
Hold on to him. Because I know the Saudi transfer window isn't closed till the 20th, I believe, of September. Some shit.
Well, they did say it's open for 2 more weeks. I had 2 more weeks, I think. So.
Whatever. But if they want him that bad, yeah, they're gonna have to kind of overpay. And if it's something like 200 million, I know Mike said 225, which I would agree he's within that range, at least for Liverpool and what he means to the Arab world. But 200 million right now, they have to take it, in my opinion, because Salah's not going to be any more valuable than, like, as every year goes on. So I would hate to be in their situation, to be honest, because Salah.
No, sorry. Because on your point though, so what's Salah's contract situation?
Is 2 more years? Got 1 more. Yeah, 2 more years. He's got 1 more year after this.
Yeah. So
basically, so the thing is that if you don't take this 200, they could just like put down 80 next summer. So the value now they depreciate. So that's where it's now that tricky game because, bro, we can give you this 200. If not, fine. We come back for him next summer, but now we can only give you 80. So again,
It depends because maybe Liverpool want to try to extend him. Does he stay? It's hard. I mean, he is Muslim. Who knows what he really wants? To be honest, like nobody really knows what he really wants.
So, okay. Let me paint a scenario. If Salah says that I'm not extending, I have no plans of extending.
Yeah, then you cash out. Yeah, you cash out. There's no point.
Ricardo, sorry to interject, but he's already on 350k.
Salah. They need to sit down with Salah and say, like, what do you want to do? Either you want to commit. If you don't want to commit, then I think it changes the whole game. But yeah, continue, Ricardo.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I understand Liverpool's position from not letting him go. And on top of that, like I think like you can't replace a player like Mo Salah. He gives you too much. There's no like for like replacement for him in the market. Left-footed right wingers are scarce anyways. Like how many actual good left-footed right wingers are there? There was Messi, there was Di Maria. They're obviously not going to get that kid from Barcelona. There's always Rafinha.
Keep him far away, Ricardo.
No, but Salah, he's one of the best right wingers. If one of the best wingers, if not top, probably the best one. Who knows? But you simply have to go with a whole new idea because you can't replicate that guy. So it's tough. It's tough to be Liverpool because you sell him. It's your biggest piece. You're losing your absolute biggest piece. So I guess you could say, regardless, Liverpool are going to lose in this situation, just because the Saudis are there. But you in a sense have to have that conversation now, because if he's not there, then if he's not committed to the future, then just try to get the most money you can, to be honest.
Wait, Sid, man.
Yeah, listen, I get the whole aspect of like they're offering him money, they're offering Liverpool money, but the real question is, just looking at it, from a fan standpoint, do you trust Liverpool to invest? Do you trust them to invest to actually build a squad on the aggregate, like they've been building with their, Moneyball policies and whatnot, bringing like these hidden gems or these others, they might not be, extraordinary talents, but they work in a system. Do you trust them? I certainly don't trust Klopp when it comes to his talent ID, and he was never that guy. He was a guy that you give him the team he wanted, the profiles he wanted, and he could deliver something for you. So the question becomes, do you trust FSG to actually invest that money properly? I don't trust them. I think if anything, they're going to try to go for, one mega store, like one mega talent, and then just revolve around that, not necessarily build a team that you already have and build it from there on. That's the only question I have. Like, if you're looking at it from like a Liverpool fan standpoint, you can't come up with like a reason as to why to trust them. I mean, these guys have messed up the Lavia case. I mean, they were literally 5 million off the mark to get Lavia, quickly. The fact that they went for Cancelo and they failed on that aspect, do you trust them to spend that money? And then do you trust them to recruit the right player, even if you end up spending it on one or two talents? So that's the question, because Liverpool could end up being in a situation where like Barcelona was, in the sense of buying the wrong player for the wrong system, having the wrong supporting cast for that one player. Because I feel like that can happen easily. But in terms of from a Liverpool, from like a business standpoint, you take that money, you run. Because he only has 2 years left in his contract. So it makes sense. But I don't trust Klopp. I don't trust any manager's talent idea. I don't think that's what managers supposed to do. Managers supposed to manage and coach the team that they already have. And I just feel like all case scenario, Liverpool are going to be like I think Liverpool are going to suffer if Salah leaves. I think they're not going to make it to the top 5. I think that they're not going to recruit right. I think that they might even panic in January and try to bring a player in and try to push for them. And they might end up, getting hustled by a team knowing that they have that money. That's the problem in the recruitment aspect. So I don't know.
Can I speak on this also?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
I think if this was like 6 weeks ago, like I agree with everyone, they should have just cashed in. But the problem with Liverpool is, my problem with Liverpool and club is, ever since Michael Edwards left that recruitment team, is all gone down when it comes to recruitment and getting the players that they need to fit the system. Now, if Salah goes, I remember Club never wanted Salah in the first place. It was Michael Edwards that told him that Mane and Salah, those are the players we should go for. I think he wanted Pulisic and Brandt from Dortmund. So without Michael Edwards, the guy that that's why I give him credit so much, for the team that Club did, because he was the guy that was like, oh yeah, this is the guy that fits the system. This guy that fits is the right player for our style of play. And without him in the club right now, because they have a new sporting director now, and I don't think he's done a good job yet. So will you trust Club and that recruitment team to go get a replacement that can give the same numbers and give the same output that Salah did for the club? Nah. So they might as well just skip him. But if I'm Salah, I'm thinking to myself like this, like Liverpool as a football.
So even if they offer 300 mil, keep it.
If they offer 300, just cash it. You can't, because Club has to cash it, because FSG are not going to give you that type of money, because that's what made Liverpool great in the first place. They use their continuing money and they got some players in.
Yeah,
you cash in and you build a new team and build a new squad. Then you go again.
Okay, so let me quickly hit this Dubinsky's, man. So shout out to Wing. And Mbappe, PSG, UCL, HH, I need to co-host that day. Well, Wing, here's the thing, that day is never going to happen because PSG are never winning the Champions League. That's the simple reality. So Wing, keep dreaming. If, man, HH is forever 19. He is Blade after all, vampire. Blade 1 is one of the greatest superhero films of all time.
Yeah, I think we all know who played this.
Yeah, no,
Blade.
Oh. Wait, can you remember my O?
No,
Kenny,
no.
worry about it, because Kenny, your team is next. Your club is next, bro. If Salah leaves within the week, Klopp walks out. Mike, agree? If Salah was to leave within the week, do you think Klopp walks?
Nah, I don't think Klopp is too loyal.
Would you play at right wing if Salah leaves? Like, if Salah actually leaves,
we would probably play Soboslai there.
I mean, it's both. Can that work?
Oh, we're not going to get the same output from
it ain't Salah. Shout out to MC. Member for 30 months. Thank you for the membership. And have you also paid back your friends who you got money for that UCL final that we beat you?
Shout out to my fellow treble winner. Shout out to
that joke doesn't work because you're UCL winner.
That's MC, my guy.
Is that an egg and a wait? Is that a what's that? Is that a?
That's you, bro. That's you.
Think
okay, so that's an egg.
It's your nose.
Shades and brick.
Yeah, I'm sure you know what that means.
I think it's your nose. Shades and brick bum.
No, that's a boiled egg. Why do you have a boiled egg there? Shout out to the boiled egg. Okay, Kenny, you're taking the lead here. So Kenny,
a boiled egg? What does even mean? That's a brick.
So Kenny, can you defend
because does an egg have hair?
Kenny, can you defend your club's transfer strategy? So far,
I can't believe.
Thanks for the 40 million, HH. Thanks for the 45 million.
United.
Hold on, Kenny. Can you defend your club strategy, please, Kenny?
HH like is the number.
I can't defend it. It's risky. It's really risky what they're doing because they're banking everything on potential. But
Kenny, try and defend
potential FC.
No, but that's I'm gonna try. Hopefully, the players they bought, the Joe Shield is known for he does scout good talents. So hopefully, the players that they scouted they're gonna pan out.
So was relying on Joe Shields' talent ID.
Yeah, right now, the people there, the Joe Shield, the Paul Stanley, the scouts. Obviously, what they paid for is the scout talent. So hopefully, they're good at it. To buy decent players. Obviously, there's some signs there that there's good ones. For me, the cheaper ones is alright because there's less pressure on them. For me, it's the expensive one.
Do you think Cole Palmer can? Because they said Cole Palmer is one of City's best prospects at Man City.
Yeah, I don't know. I barely seen him play. I think I see he has like 9
very
minutes
inconsistent.
In Premier League.
Very inconsistent.
Yeah, how old the guy is like 21 already or 20?
22. They said that Poch didn't never wanted the guy. Like Poch didn't know about the signing.
Stop it, Ben. Stop it. That's a lie.
I'm serious. That's what they're
No, but Ben, for instance, is a good point. Kenny, do you believe the unthinkable. Do you think there are players that are bought completely disregarding Pochettino?
Of course. Do you think that Pochettino knows about all them Brazilian kids we're buying? He doesn't know about them. No. But the first team was, I think he should have, because he did say he wanted an attacker. So you should have asked him for like if you were looking like the Cole Palmer and the Bacolas and Cherokes and whoever you were looking at.
Kenny,
you should have asked him if he was actually okay with them. You should have asked him.
Do you think do you think Pochettino reads like chapters of the Bible?
What is that question?
Kenny don't answer. Kenny don't answer.
HH knows. He knows. Kenny, do you think he reads?
No. I mean, look. As I said again, guys, what do you want me to freaking say? All I can say is we are going to dominate in the next 5 or 6 years. That's what I'm going to say. That in the next 5 years, we'll be one of the best.
Dominate what?
You know what's funny? Your manager got asked, "Are you excited to see what is it, Malang Sarr play against you?" And he's like, "Who? You didn't even know that player, bro. That's how much players you guys have. Like, I can't even identify what talent Sarr is and what talent isn't, man. He's playing against himself."
No, but I saw the squad now. I think they trimmed it. I think there's only 26 players left. So they did do quite well to sell a lot of players and loan those guys. I saw they loaned one of them to Lyon. I think it's to replace Barcola, that Portuguese that we bought from
Kenny. My hope is that in 5-6 years, this team stays together and they're one of the best teams in the world. That has to be the hope.
That's the goal. That's the plan, to buy the young players in 5 years. Okay, yeah. But that's the thing is we've never seen a team try that before, or in football. I would say, I don't know if in any sport, maybe.
Over 1 billion spent. Over 1 billion spent.
So you're willing to give Pochettino 5 years?
I'm giving him no time. I'm not giving him any time.
But you just said it's a 5-year project. You said it's a 5-year project. So
again, I am not giving the guy any time. Okay, let me take this in because this topic is so depressing. Mike, what are you saying?
Can you share my screen, please?
Oh, Jesus Christ. See, Mike, look, why?
Guys, I just want everybody to have a visual. If you're listening on Spotify, remember to give us a 5-star rating for HH. These are all the signings that Chelsea have done in the last year. Sterling, Slonina, Casade, Badiashile, Madueke, Morgan.
Who is Jimmy J? Jimmy J.
I never heard of this guy.
Who is Jimmy J?
Sorry, Petty. If I find out that your club sound a country and western singer, bro, we're gonna have problems, bro.
No, but HH, what is like? I'm actually trying to understand this. Really,
my ideas, and I was hoping you wouldn't bring this up,
bro. I choose Samuel Smith.
This is genuinely scary. This is genuinely scary.
This is FM save, man. This is
okay. Why is Aubameyang still on the list? I thought you were going to go rid of him.
What do you? Because again, maybe give me a bit of the American perspective. What do you think Bowley is trying to do?
He's trying to.
He's actually trying to stack up draft picks. In football,
he's trying to child traffic. That's what he's doing.
Whoa,
not that.
It's more than that. It's more than that. He's trying to play like a probability game. How much of them end up becoming good?
Yeah, and you sell them for a huge amount of money. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. I think that's the reason why they got 2 clubs. They have 2 clubs now. They went for Strasbourg in France, right? Because
oh my God, you're data merchants. The one thing you hate, you're becoming more than any other club. You're AI merchants.
They're literally buying players and sending them on loan to that club to go develop. And once they know they have the promising and potential to be one of the best talents in the world, Bowley's trying to sell them. The problem with this type of situation is not going to work. Like it's literally going to backfire.
Guys,
like,
no, but we don't know if he's going to. That's the thing. We don't know.
We don't know. We know it.
Is there a chance of this working in the future? Do you think there's a chance of this working in the future?
But like, what's the objective? What's the objective?
Keep this team together, and in 5 or 6 years, they're one of the best teams in the world because they've been kept together as a young group.
Do you mind sharing Michael's screen again?
Yeah, Mike can bring it up.
I need to see this list. All right. The Arch. Okay. The Arch. Didn't this
keep going, Ricardo? There's a lot to go through.
Isn't it body shit? Didn't he just like get a massive injury?
No, he's back. He's back. Nah, he's gonna be back after. He's gonna be back after the international break.
I'm sorry, but like Koulibaly, why is he even there? He's in Saudi Arabia making a bag.
No,
right
Ricardo, these are all the signings
we
made
bought
under
them.
Bolly.
Oh,
yeah, under Bolly.
And how many of these guys are actually?
Only because you have last summer signing, most of them it was just last summer it was a mess.
Even if I'm looking at this, like only Enzo Fernandez.
Ricardo, also Caicedo.
Well, I mean, he's been a disaster
and
so far.
Nkunku.
Yeah, and David Fofana, man.
No. But I think the worrying thing is most of these names are like, who the hell are these guys? That's the worrying thing.
No,
most of them
that's the main issue. You know, when they say the 1 billion, you know that most of that 1 billion is on these like no names that most people don't know.
That's the worrying.
This gotta be the highest order, man.
Ricardo, this is why I want to get to the crux of the matter. What are they trying to do? Because I am ignoring all these cheerleading stupid Chelsea fans on Twitter because they just accept anything because they're just there to be cheerleaders. I want the freaking truth. Nothing but the truth, so help me God. What are these guys trying to do? Because this just seems that's what Ricardo like. Just use your Sherlock Holmes investigative thing. What are they trying to do here? Because this just seems very fishy.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this is just a long-term strategy that they're hoping it will work. Some of them have to hit. If I'm being honest, you can't buy this many players and like 5 of them aren't good.
No, but Ricardo, the issue is that there's never been a club in history who's tried this. Why would you try this when nobody in history has ever tried this?
No, because this is dud. They're trying to cheat.
Yeah, like the owners, the people on the Sheikh Mansour, like the guys that boss here, right? They have 2 clubs, you know, in some couple of clubs in the USA and in Spain.
Yeah, right? One in Spain and in France as well. Yeah, in France as well.
What they don't do is they're not trying. Oh yeah, let's go get young players with huge trying to have huge potential, and try to sign all of them at once without no plan behind. What Bolly's trying to do is that because other clubs, there's more competitions right now. So it's trying to get every young player with huge potential as quickly as possible and try and see if we can make profit off of them, which there's a high chance of this not working. Like that's why I'm saying like we haven't seen this before, right? And there's a reason why we haven't seen this before. Even though we've seen other people, other owners, we haven't seen this before. But the chance of this working, I can't back it because I'm like
I gotta be honest with you, HH.
Mike.
The best comparison I can give when it comes to sports is the 76ers when they got the 3 first picks with Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid. Although I can't remember if they were all first picks, but they were high draft picks. And what happened? They didn't win anything. So I don't know what to say really for you, HH. If I'm a Chelsea fan, you kind of thinking to yourself, okay, we spent this much money, but do we actually sign any superstar player that's like superstar ready now?
But Mike, here comes the issue. So when I take Chelsea fans to task as to who are these guys, they're like, oh no, these are amazing young talents. These are really good talents. These are good. I can't get through to these guys because these guys are someone trying to spin this as this is good. And I'm saying, guys, I'm sorry. $1 billion has been spent, and most of it is spent on potentials and nobodies. And I repeat, no club has ever done this before because in football, you never know what's going to happen. Because that's why in the video that I put out, Wenger's second Arsenal team. So Clichy, Sanya, Nasri, Kleb, all those guys. I truly believe if they'd been kept together, they'd have won several league titles if they stayed together. But in way football works, people want to win. Mm-hmm. So guys are like, I'm sorry, I want to win. So I'm not going to give this 5 or 6 years.
So how many? After all that money, Sanchez
if these players become really good, are they going to? Sorry, Michael.
I was going to say, how after all that money, you still have Sanchez as your goalie? I don't understand that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
can you pull the thing up again? Can you pull
we can't do it a third time today.
No, I need to
see it. We can't do it again.
I never want to see that image ever again. Anyways.
No, but that's the thing with for me is even buying these young players, but for me it's the price at which they're buying some of these players. Like
exactly.
some of these like some of these young players you're buying for like 20, 30 mils, like if they flop, like if you buy something like if you buy for 10, 15, it's like alright, cool. If they flop, you might be able to sell them back. But some of them that you're buying for 30, 40 mil, that's crazy. Especially if you
still have academy players.
Yeah,
this is why I'm really worried, because again, I've seen I don't know whether have you guys seen a film called Major League Baseball with Charlie Sheen and some Berenger. So it's like you look at all these baseball movies and everything. It's like, see, baseball is completely different from football, and my worry is he is trying to apply a baseball strategy to football. Like I told you, my second favorite sport is basketball, but what I appreciate is basketball and American sports is completely different from football. American sports is data driven, and that's what it was about, and it is built on data. And people have found success through data, but that's how it's about. Football, data is used, but football is not and can never be a data-driven sport.
It's not even about the data, but it's also if you do bad in football, it's not even just about the data. It's if you do bad in football, you're going to get scrutinized to the high heaven. In baseball and American sports, if you're bad, you actually get better. You get better.
You get the draft picks.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a completely different strategy.
And the thing that
it's not only that.
Can I speak on
it's
this?
not only that.
Ziman, then AK Ziman.
It's not only that. You can have like a data-driven approach, but the problem is you have to also have some form of high-level decision making. Like you can't just be reliant on looking at the data. You have to consume the data and come up with the conclusion. My problem is, you think the only thing you're thinking about is, what if this doesn't work out? What if we don't end up winning trophies and whatnot? No, there's a larger problem at hand. What if none of these players come good? Like, what happens to the contracts that you put them in? What if you find it difficult to release these players because no player wants to leave? Majority of them wants to stick on their contract because they see that as like an investment into themselves, into their family, and they don't want to risk moving away from that contract without some form of compensation. So for me, it's like, if this doesn't work, the worst case scenario is not the fact that you don't win trophies and any of that. It's the fact that your club could be in massive turmoil.
I was been saying this stuff. Nobody signs 7-year contracts, because if the player turns out to be bad or crap, you're stuck with him. Hence why you do 3-4 years. Worst case scenario, all right, damage because you're good. So if someone gets a huge long-term injury or somehow becomes crap, bro, look at what's happening with Ansu Fati now. Nobody can predict the freaking future. So who in their right mind signed off on this 7-year contracts with this young guy? Why would you do this?
No, but the 7 years for me, it's not the wages you put them on. If the wages are not crazy, so because the thing with Ansu Fati is that Ansu Fati's wages are crazy. That's why you're struggling to, or like a Kepa right now. Like you're saying, these wages are crazy. That's when we're not going to be able to sell them. I think a lot of these young players, they're not on crazy wages, and there's always club that are going to be looking to. There's always that club that's like, oh, that talent there, I'm sure I can make him work. Maybe he filled at that club. So I think as long as the wages are not crazy, you can always sell them. The only thing is that, are you going to make money back? You're probably going to lose a lot of money if they fail. That's the issue.
All right, let me bring in AK and take your dubs, and then we'll go to our last topic. AK.
I mean, I look at some of your signings, specifically the likes of David Washington, Cesare Casadei, George Petrovic, Chukwemeka's good. I'll not leave that aside. Mudryk, Palmer. I'm like, you guys could have gotten the likes of Leao, even Nene. These level players with the money you spent, and look at you going for these random youngsters. These are like spawned youngsters from FIFA. That's what these guys are. They're like spawned FIFA legends. That's what you're spending your money on, and like. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the plan. What's the plan? Are these youngsters gonna play? Are they gonna go on loan? Were they gonna impress and you're gonna sell them for more money? Are half of them gonna play for Chelsea and half of them gonna play for Strasbourg? Like what is the reason why? Like what is the reason why, for example, David Washington was signed when you already have Jackson, when you already have Broja? What was the reason why Ugo Chukwu was signed when you already have Enzo, Caicedo, Lavia? What was the reason these guys got signed?
And they're also young too. And you also have players like
we still have Drogba's region as well. That's true for Fana.
You have like your academy, right? And
wait, hold on. Let's see this does, man. Like this is too depressing, man. Josh Bunch, member for 43 months, man. Thank you for the membership, baby. HH, imagine Chelsea failing to make top 5. Josh, it's very simple. If that happens, Poch is sacked on this.
As well, HH.
No. Two things. Poch is sacked on sports, and I forcibly remove Bowley from ownership, and I bring back Bram.
Bram ain't coming back, bro.
Bram ain't coming back.
Wise-K, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you what's going to happen. This
bro,
is the
Bram
event
ain't coming back.
Bram,
let it go, man. It's not coming back.
No, he's coming back. Shout out to Elijah, man. Elijah, thank you to Dubinsky. HH and Chelsea banking on child labor, trafficking, hope, dreams, and draft picks from the Oklahoma City Thunder and draft picks of the Houston Texans. Elijah, I need you as an American to warn your boy Todd Bowley. Tell your guy Bowley that don't bring this American. Guys, let me just say, why is he doing this? Wait, does he really believe that an American mindset can work in football? Does he really believe this?
It's just the arrogance, It's the
let him cook, man.
It's not arrogance. It's madness. It's madness.
I'm gonna sing you a verse of a song. It's called "Self-Sabotage Never Hurts Anyone."
No, but here's the thing: draft picks don't exist in football. How is that to understand?
Well, it does now. So.
Okay, you know what? Like last topic, and then I really have to get out of here. So, guys, I'll go around the thing here. Who had the best transfer window? Now I'm going to say that this has nothing to do with the UCL. This has nothing to do with the UCL.
Well, because Chelsea's not in it.
It's nothing to do with it. But can we put anything past PSG? Do we all agree with that PSG had the best transfer window?
No, I say Milan. City's transfer window with the Man Nunes and Kovacic, right? That was a bargain. Like those two players,
better than PSG.
Yeah, better than PSG.
Yeah,
BMF. You don't think your manager Ten Hag didn't have a good one?
Hey, we can't speak on that yet.
Wait, hold on. No, stop. Wait, Barca only spends 3 million?
Yeah, they got most of the players for free.
Yeah, that's great.
What?
Yeah, bro, it's crazy what happens when you go broke, man.
3.4 on what's his face? That bald guy, and then Victor Hook is coming in January, so we're cooking.
Yeah,
Romeo looks like an orc, man. I swear.
I mean, like, here's the thing. I think, okay, it's between. Look, it is what it is. If you're looking for money paid, you have to put the Barca in there. I think PSG did really well. City did all right. Kovacic,
I think
Nunes,
Milan did very well as well. AC Milan.
Yeah, Milan. Yes,
Casey, Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek.
Bro, why we're not giving any? Why we're not giving any credit?
This Range whoever they got from PSV, yeah, that midfielder, yeah, that guy is very.
What about West Ham?
Wait, guys, how the hell did Bonucci end up in Berlin?
He just signed.
Yeah, he just signed.
That's
what happens. You become when you order.
Are we gonna talk about Getafe?
No, we're not.
Wait, is that Deutsch? Is that Deutsch?
Forsberg has 1 year left. Forsberg has 1 year left on his contract, so he leaves on.
Who had the worst transfer window? Who had the worst transfer window?
BMS club. BMS club.
Well,
Bayern.
No, Man United.
Real Madrid.
Man United.
Besides Chelsea.
Real Madrid lost the best striker and they replaced him with Joselu.
Nah, Bellingham was a dub, man. Bellingham,
but see, Bellingham, yeah, that's a dub. Bellingham's a dub.
Oh no, but look at their squad. For me, their squad is quite.
Kenny.
They still missing a right back.
Here's my thing here. If the Moose and the Bats don't ball, I'm looking at United at
the Moose.
But we United, right? The reason why I said I was know was because we actually upgraded. Like that day was a problem last season, and we got better.
Onana's weird standard.
Because he look. Well, you can't say yes.
Onana is
but they still.
Onana is a meme generator, man. This guy.
No, Onana is good. No, it's good. Like,
actually, no. Wait, hold on. Inter Miami had a very good window.
Al Hilal.
You sound three Barca legends.
Yeah, but why are we not giving the Saudis credit, man?
Yeah, Al Hilal.
Yeah, sure. Al
Al-Nassr.
Al-Ittihad. They just won 4-3 as well. Mitrovic just got the hat.
I know.
Okay, so which club do you think did the best? So Hilal got who? Neymar,
Mitrovic, Malcolm, Milinkovic-Savic, Ruben Neves, and Koulibaly. Verratti is going to Qatar.
He's going to where?
No, he's going to Qatar.
Wise cake. Keep your mic, please.
Yo.
No, Wise cake don't.
Yo, this guy's not even going to a top team, man. That's crazy.
I'd probably say Al-Ahly, I think.
Which Saudi? No. Saudis, they get the top. But which Saudi team did the best, though?
I think the team went.
Wait, hold on. Kenny,
Yeah, the team where Mahrez went, the Al-Ahly, I think they bought well. They bought Mahrez, they got Sir Maximin, they got Firmino, they got Kessie as well.
Firmino went to?
Yeah.
Yes.
They bought Kessie, they bought the Spanish guy, that Gabi Vega.
Young town. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, the only is that they bought Mendy. That's the only problem.
Yeah. I think.
I'm going with Al-Nassr.
So they did well too. They got Mane, Otavio,
Laporte as well. Yeah. Brozovic.
Bro, LDO is back, man. LDO is back.
I mean, obviously, fucking shit ass players.
Yeah, no. I think no, but okay. So, do we have a team that had the worst window? Do we have a team that had the worst transfer window?
Chelsea.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Consent FC. Consent.
We got Caicedo and Lavia. What are you talking about?
Caicedo has been fucking dog shit so far.
I won't say a team.
No, the streets are saying Roma. The streets are saying Roma.
I'll say Marseille had the worst window.
No. If the worst, like Lyon had a trash window. The window is trash.
No. Lyon's
all right,
window.
look. No. You know what? On this note, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Guys, on this note, right here, I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Saturday Hangout and the match. Peace out, guys. Peace out.